Alright, let's go.
Kinda. Only
It's the
kinda.
hobo.
Only kinda. Could be worse.
Just the hobo.
So last time I
Could be
checked,
worse.
my
But
upload speed is 170 megabits, which is really, really good. And
Alright.
streaming is like primarily uploading, so I think we're all set. So let's go.
England is my city, and if you know
And
Team 10, the US would
If
be
it
shitty.
weren't for Team 10, then the US would be shitty.
Shaw was probably a Jake Pauler.
Were you, Shaw?
What?
Please don't
What
tell
am
me
I?
you were.
What? It's a Jack Poller.
Oh.
No, what is it? What is it?
So a fan
What
of
is
the Jake Paul. You know Jake Paul?
Is it the stupid guy who went into the suicidal thingy?
Yes.
With the blonde bitch?
No, I think that's his brother, but yeah, close enough.
Strongheart?
Then no, I was not.
You're not-
I was.
Oh,
You're not
okay.
sharing your screen, Daniel.
So yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't Jack Poller.
Jack.
You weren't jacking
Jackson
Paul?
Pollock.
Daniel.
That's not. That's not the only thing that's jacking.
Daniel.
That's not the only thing that's jacked. Boom, boom.
You know,
Look
you
at
know,
Strongheart.
you have a
Look at
pretty
Chihiro.
nice face. You know, it'd be a shame. They just like cut it off.
Daniel has a nice
Who
face.
cuts off people's faces? That's like a serial killer thing to do.
What do you think I am?
Serial killers are my favorite characters, which includes prosecutors, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I'm fucking into Pete, Daniel. I'm the Joker. Like Joker, the movie Joker. Anyway, in that case, it could have actually have been something.
Wow, okay, I was doing that to test the Wi-Fi. Alright. So if
No,
that, was,
Gregson had the gun on his person.
that was too early. What about Lord Van Zeeks?
He claims it's not currently in his possession.
What?
According to his story, he lost it. In short, like you, it seems a little more suspicious.
Oh, what the fuck? That wasn't called for,
Just because-
Strongheart.
That's my
because the
physical
gun in question-
appearance.
My God. But just because the gun in question is the same type as the defendant is no proof that it's actually his.
No, of course not.
Nevertheless, the situation is grave for Lord Van Zeeks. Well,
No, we're
Like
done
his
with
hair.
we're done with Strongheart.
so who do we go to?
Go back to.
Talk to the other person in the office. No, in the
The other-
office.
Oh.
Oh, Kazuma.
He just sit there, he's like, bye.
Kazuma.
Inspect his face. He's so tall.
You have to. I'm sorry, but don't worry. I have caused you, but I'm alright now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Everything that happened on the boat, nah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, none of that matters now. Has your
Yeah,
memory
yeah,
completely
yeah.
returned?
Yes,
hope not.
completely. I remember everything.
man.
Well,
oh, God.
something. Yeah. Let's not talk about the thing we left there in the closet. But like, anyway, including what I was coming here to do.
Right.
It's not the only thing that's coming.
Yeah, it's depression. It's also good. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you alive and well like this. But how did you come here in London when you were suffering from amnesia? It was the voice. I hear voices in my head. Kazumi, you're so hot. Kazumi, you're so pretty. It's like a bunch of fangirls. I don't know. I've been hearing it all in my head constantly saying the same thing over and over again. Go to London, to where your destiny awaits. It was that voice that guided me here to London.
That's pretty impressive. That's like an internal GPS.
I'm so sorry for what's happened. Anyway, my memory might have returned to me, but there's something that won't return the way it was before.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm a woman now. I'm a prosecutor now. I'm sure that our path will cross again very soon.
Ugh.
And now I'm doing and one six
It doesn't look like we're going to glean much more here. Well, thank you very much, Lord Strongheart. Lord Strongheart? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, great. So now that my Wi-Fi is fine, now he's the one dying. Is that what's happening? Does the cycle continue?
No.
Hello?
Oh, no.
God damn
Oh,
it.
no.
What the hell is going on with our equipment? Alright, let me try my
God
best
fucking
impression.
damn it.
Remember, tomorrow's trial will go down in our empire's history. There's much you could learn from the public gallery. Sorry to have taken up so much of your time. We'll see ourselves out. Whoa!
Hold it. Before you go, Ryunosuke.
That's like a sneak peek into what his voices will sound like during the trial? Because he has a hold it line, right? Hold it.
Yeah. Hold it.
And they wouldn't make a hold it just for this thing. You know what I mean? Well, what is it, Kazuma?
I just wanted to thank you. Kazuma, what? What do you mean thank us? Took my determined heart and brought it with you over to the ocean in my stead. Carried out my role to perfection.
Perfection.
There he is.
It was maintained on studying British law in order to change our own judicial system. It was your dream, and Miss Lahuda didn't want you to die with you, even though you didn't die and like you're alive. Yes, but I had another purpose for coming here. What is it? I actually have a favor to ask.
Which is?
Oh, never mind.
No, it's not a closet again. We talked about this, not again. This trial I'll be prosecuting tomorrow. I'd like you to be there and see how it ends. Right in front of me, the defense counsel.
Why? What's this all about?
I know you have what it takes.
But
Have what I could.
Lord Van Zieks would never put his fate in my hands.
On the contrary, he recognizes your talent.
He does?
It's not easy to see behind a facade sometimes.
What a fucking tsundere.
I always misuse that word. I always misuse
Have
that.
a look at this.
That's
Who's that other? Is oh,
that's
it's
his brother, I guess.
Yeah, I was like,
No, that's Shums.
Oh, obviously.
that's Lord Van Zieks and Inspector Gregson.
Yeah, look at his hands in
Whoops.
the air. He's trying to touch like fish and chips, like invisible.
He's like trying to like manifest them into his hands. In a photograph that must have been taken some time ago by the look of it.
Dude, he looks so cute.
And who's the third person?
Ryunosuke, please.
It was displayed very prominently in the detective's office.
In Gregson's office, you mean?
Yes. What I'm trying to say is, if you really think you can trust the Reaper, you must find some straight talking. What? Must find that some straight talking makes him take a different view. What was that
Got some
line?
bad news about the straight talking.
Yeah, what was that line? Straight talking? He's not straight. How can he straight talking? Impossible. Manitoba Smith. Why does Manitoba have a red name now?
Oh, because he's red like the passion in our hearts, or because it was scarf.
That's blue to me.
I don't know, like, huh? Maybe it's an OBS thing. I don't know, but it looks cool. Trust me, I'll take a screenshot. Why don't I take a screenshot of it right now? Put it up on
Put it on
stream.
screen. Yeah.
Just put like a red M or whatever.
See,
Because
look-
someone's just standing there for like, what? 5 minutes for you to take it?
no,
Thank you,
no,
Daniel.
it's not gonna take 5 minutes. It's not gonna take 5 minutes.
Take the
I'm
shot.
waiting.
It's definitely not gonna take 5 minutes.
You guys really ship them, huh?
You guys really shipped them, huh?
Yeah. How could we not?
How can we not?
I'm
We
just
ship every
going with the flow.
protagonist with the interest type.
Antagonist, yeah.
Every Edgewood type. Who Apollo's love interest be, I think.
I don't know,
Oh,
we
yeah,
haven't
we'll
played
have
it
a look.
yet. eventually.
Wow. It seems that my laptop is really dying right now. Come on, it's one screenshot. There we go.
Kazuma's like, take it! And then Ryunosuke's just frozen in place. He's like, oh.
Oh, does he want me to take it? There it is. Okay, it's on stream now. Look at that. It's red. Anyway.
Red, the blood of angry men. Black, the
I
color
don't
of
understand.
Daniel.
Why are you giving me this?
Just hurry, Ryunosuke. Visiting hours of the prisoner are almost over.
We've already been to him. What are you doing?
Go now!
Alright.
What will break first, body or spirit?
Oh, your body!
Hey, Gina, what are you doing here?
I just realized, like, if my voice for the judge sounds like an older Bane. In a way.
I was wondering what would break, your spirit or your body.
Lord Van Zieks is still reading that letter.
I still don't know
Crashing
how to
this
break
plane.
You've been gone quite some time, though.
Either he's an incredibly slow reader, or it's an incredibly long letter. It's neither. I might even be able to
He's
read
just
English
very
faster than he
sentimental.
can.
What will break first, body or spirit? I was intending to ignore you entirely.
I heard you say, "What's for breakfast, body or spirit?"
What? I was just
Did
thinking.
that?
I can't turn a deaf ear to insulting Japanese.
Oh,
Sorry. I didn't think you'd hear that.
This is the Batman character for this game. I read the case notes brought to me in secret. I was reading them to pass the time. What will break first?
Yes, we heard from your trial this is set for tomorrow.
I'm finally voicing a villain that's the fucking Joker, which is none of your business.
So, where are the other drugs going? Have you found a lawyer?
His name is Harvey Dent. How many times must I reiterate the same thing? This has nothing to do with you. Harvey Dent's a lawyer, right?
he is a lawyer. He's a district attorney, I believe.
In other words, no.
You were just talking to Luke Strongheart, and the prosecutor for your trial has been decided.
Oh, I expect nothing less than knowing who it is.
Well, you know they say, Van Zieks, you either die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain. It's going to be Kazuma Asogi.
Ah, so good.
That made the color drain from his face.
It doesn't
Just like how
matter.
my suit
Huh?
is completely void of color. Because I'm Batman.
It's our plan. We're the whole person. Batman! It seems that I'm going to engage a conversation with you. Oh.
Wait, do we present to him the photo first?
Wait, what are the talk options?
Wait,
Yeah,
oh my
so-
god,
so
since when did we have this much evidence?
Ryunosuke looks at his pockets, he's like, why have so many things in my pockets?
I get a post number. Only got $20 in my pockets.
10 years ago, no prosecutions at the time was murdered. And the killer, as you know, was a visiting student from the Far East. Not a single day goes by when I don't curse the name of Sogi.
Was
I don't know how to do
murdered.
pain, that's just a generic voice this point.
Genshin Impact, the Sogi was Kazuma's father.
Oh, the cruel twist of fate is now 10 years later. The man's son is to crucify me in some kangaroo court when I'm in Australia.
I still don't understand why Lord Strongheart apprenticed Kazuma to you.
It's what he does! No doubt he knew of the young man's true identity at the outset. He should be your apprentice, Robin!
What could he have hoping to achieve?
Well, let's
Kazuma
not
should be
forget,
Robin.
that was only 8 days ago that Kazuma recovered from his amnesia. Why would
My
Lord
sister
Strongheart
Robin.
assign his trial to somebody like that?
Ah, Asogi! That name is very epitome.
Are you guys okay? What happened?
No way!
You look like a maniac.
Oh, that is a real name for me! God damn it!
hate my life.
Right. Your hatred of all is Japanese.
Oh, yes!
Then he was vain.
I only just been appointed as a prosecutor when it happened 10 years ago. My brother Clint, the director of prosecutions, was hunting down a mass murderer.
Clint? Like Clint Kent?
No, Clark. Clark Kent.
Wow,
So-called
sorry.
Joker.
Assigned to the investigation as his partner was a certain visiting student dispatched from Scotland Yard.
And that was Genshin Asogi.
Exactly. I developed a deep respect for the man. He seemed noble-minded and chivalrous in the extreme to me. But none of us saw the true nature of the man. I lost everything when it happened. My esteemed brother, the people I believed in, and any semblance of the right prevailing over wrong. It seems like the reverse.
It seems like a good guy in this situation.
Yeah, he does.
Who the fuck are you? Are you Revan? Revenge the brother, perception. What the fuck? Good lord. But I believe this guy prosecutor until he consented. Unlike you with gossip.
Hey, what do you mean by that? Subscribe prosecutor. My pardon is the best ever.
The man in charge of the professor's case inquiry, Lord Merrill Strongheart.
Wait, what? Lord Strongheart?
Yes, he was the kindly accomplished prosecutor, but agreed to relinquish the trial to me and act as my advisor instead.
He's man.
Since I was the one who I felt indebted.
This is bad. I don't know what we're doing here with this dropout. We should just leave this place. I'm sure he must have been some new science for case and recognize your potential as a prosecutor.
What is she doing here?
She's more Catwoman than Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Anyway,
which one is like cool.
Time has passed, but earlier this year, who arrived in London but you?
What the
Nice
fuck?
to meet you.
What?
I am Dr. Freeze.
Why?
Hey, what is Dr. Jorgen doing in this game?
Snowlon, goodbye, and other things as a lawyer.
I love your animosity the first time I ever faced you in the courtroom. Your obvious deep loathing of us Japanese. Some men just want to watch the Japanese burn.
Riddle me this, Batman. I kept telling myself it was illogical. Alrighty then, but for so many years I tried to fester inside me, but I can no longer control it. I do carry, I can't do it.
And I can understand why now. Now I know the history.
Hey, it's me, the Penguin. But in the same day I felt so long to be the Nipponese to be the.
Because I was the Reap,
Wait, who's a is Ra a glow Reaper? I don't know.
who sent his father to the gallows, or the ghetto,
Father.
or the town, or the meadow.
You know, that reminds me of a story. My father was a prosecutor, and one day he goes to Japan, crazier than usual.
Sorry, he's looking for revenge and he intends to take it. Oh, God damn it. Whenever I try to imitate the joke, I end up saying Zvari. Just out of instinct. To take it in the court tomorrow.
Hey, Cosmo, Wanda, what the fuck am I doing here?
Crichton's transfer and the Paris police prefecture had finally been arranged for the upcoming month.
But he'll never take me to France now. It's a tragedy.
What the fuck happened?
Water!
Oh, who should I give him now? Oh, whatever, I'll keep doing Joker. Oh, yes. Come to think of it, he did mention something about that, didn't he?
I wonder, what does it happen often? Being transferred internationally, I mean.
Larry's the first time I've ever encountered it.
Oh,
The Paris police welcoming in an English detective is almost inconceivable.
Who is this?
I can't imagine. It's kind of niche, but I think you can get it. What kind of magic Gregson must have worked to put the arrangement in place?
well, fucking what's his name? The circus guy.
No, it's Lex Luthor from the Batman vs Superman. Jesse
Oh,
Eisenberg.
right.
the one with the long hair who looks really fucking disgusting.
I'm afraid to say that I don't do any DC impressions, sadly. That we were very ignorant about Inspector Gregson's standing.
You don't know any DC impressions. That's what you're known for.
No, I'm not. I know for loving DC. I don't know how to do impressions from DC. I hear that he was considered something of a legend at Scotland Yard.
Again, it was here 10 years that he first made a name for himself.
Who is this?
Uncovering decisive evidence that exposed the professor's identity. If it wasn't for Gregson's singular approach to the case, the discovery would have never been made. Hang on. Will you die?
Was that Spamton?
I'm
What?
gonna hurt you really, really bad.
What? What the fuck?
Ew!
Ugh.
What are you afraid?
Jared Leto Joker.
Oh. Ew. Ew.
The guy
Ew.
predicted a wolf.
That's what he does, right? He's like growls. He's like,
Yeah. Speaking of Jared Leto, actually no, this is a bit of an offshoot. What sort of approach?
after my brother's life was taken, the inspector pushed for a full autopsy.
Oh my, 10 years ago?
What? Susato, how do I... Wait, give me a second. How does he do it? Oh my god, it even has a watermark. Why is that so surprising? It's so hard to do his voice. You know what I'm trying to do, right, Julio?
Robert, are you trying to do Robert Pattinson?
No. I can't believe
Oh.
Van Patterson prefers his card to mine.
I don't know what you're doing.
What? Really? American Psycho?
Oh! I was thinking Batman, that's why. You were doing Bateman, I was thinking Batman.
Bateman. Patrick Bateman. I have to return some videotapes.
Ah,
It's so hard to do. It's so hard to do.
Autopsy was considered a desecration of the body at the time and rarely performed. And my brother, of course, is a noble. That made the idea of it even more unthinkable. Now give me pictures of Spider-Man. But something Gregson had dug up in his investigations made him more determined if it was necessary. His powerful conviction somehow influenced the House of Lords, and as a result, I could avenge my brother's death.
So, you must have had great confidence in the inspector's abilities then.
Hello, Spider-Man.
It's even more convincible than that you would have to take in his life.
Spider-Man?
Are you doing Green Goblin?
Something of a scientist myself.
Did you see the McRib video I sent?
No, actually, I haven't seen it.
You should. It's hilarious. McRib.
I don't have confidence in anyone. Do you like the McRib? And I'm sure Gregson felt the same way. I have no doubt you thought of me as the ominous Reaper, just like the rest of London.
I'm tired. What really went on between Lord Van Zieks and Gregson, I wonder? What was the true nature of the relationship?
They were butt buddies.
Ew. Oh yeah. Didn't Hector Salamanca make a joke about the Los Pollos being the butt brothers? About the gun used to shoot the inspector that was found at the scene.
Show me your balls!
Cabron, I want to see your balls.
I'm Skylar White. Yo, yes, that's not mine. Yo.
Oh, yeah, right. Really? Because common opinion seems to be that it is.
What do you expect me to say to that, yo? Whoa, she has a book.
Lord Strongheart informs us that you claim to have misspelled your firearm.
Oh,
I said the line.
you did?
I didn't hear it.
Neither did I.
As embarrassing as it is, I'm afraid it's true.
Yo, when did you lose it then, yo?
That I don't know, bitch.
Oh,
Yo, it's me.
Bitch. I was issued a revolver
Weenie?
when I first became a prosecutor 10 years ago. I love weenies. I must have stowed it somewhere else, I suppose. Or I left it somewhere, perhaps. Maybe in the ignition key or whatever. I left it in the key.
You have something in common with Lord Van Zieks after Mr. Naruto, and it is misspelling things.
No. This has nothing to do with me. Don't drag me into it.
Don't make me a mistake of associating me with this Nipponese, yo.
You don't need a criminal lawyer. You need a criminal lawyer.
Shaw?
Here.
So you want me to...
Oh, my dad just walked in. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh dear. The reef was very wide, isn't it?
So it's not decisive evidence, clearly. But it doesn't look good, that's for sure.
Fuck, it doesn't even sound remotely like him, because it's so hard to do. Nobody's voice can get as low as Bryan Cranston's. Well, not low and raspy, I mean.
Yo, 148, 3 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9.
Do we show this photo to him now?
Look at this photograph.
Did we already show him?
Did we?
I guess do it again.
Yeah,
Do it
he
again.
might.
Lord Van Zeeks, we have to cook. We came by this old photograph.
Hey, where'd you get that, yo?
Oh, your friend is playing Modern Warfare 2. What a lucky guy.
Good for him. Load, please. Why is it not loading? It was taken when I became a qualified prosecutor. It's almost unbelievable. I had assumed it was long lost.
Is the man on the left there?
That's me! Yes, that's my brother, Clint Eastwood.
I'm happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. Wait, no, that's not Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood is a different song, isn't it? Oh, never mind.
It had to be, really. Apparently, this picture was prominently displayed in Gregson's office. He had a deep respect for you, you know. Were you aware of that? Explain yourself.
Respect.
No,
That's
no,
nonsense.
wait.
What?
Respect.
What?
Banana. Banana.
Pedo, pedo.
People get power. Respect. Banana.
Potato.
No,
Continue.
we've heard someone attest to it very clearly. Inspector Gina Lestrade, no less.
Walter. I'm not having sex with you, Walter.
Did it freeze?
My Wi-Fi should be
Did I
good right
crash?
now. Is it you? My Wi-Fi is good right now. 3 bars.
I think I crashed. That was me.
Oh my god. Why is this like... You know how when you pop an air pocket, it appears somewhere else?
Air pocket.
Like in
Maybe
a plastic...
once, yes.
Like in a plastic... like when there's this... When you wrap something in plastic, there's an air bubble. You know what I mean? And like you like try to squish it down, but then it ends up popping up somewhere else. Anyway.
Maybe once, yes, but times have changed. We were brothers in arms, jovially discussed the future, justice, and other such lofty subject matter. That was a nice glimpse of the past. I thank you.
I feel as though I've got a nice glimpse of the past then, too. There's a glimmer of light in his eyes. A brief twinkle. An insight into the
You're a
true
twinkle.
I'm not a twinkle, I said... An insight into the true nature of this man known to all as the Stone Cold Reaper of the Bailey.
Mr. Naruto, though.
Oh, that's the first time he's ever used my actual name. It's nice to be not called Nipponese for once.
I don't trust the police, judiciary, or lawyers.
Oh.
But
Shaw, is he liking for you?
Yeah, he is.
Oh
do
my
not believe
god!
I think you're fine. I'm lagging. What the frick?
What's that?
That which you see in the eyes of another across the courtroom. A single determination to know the truth.
Sybil!
Lord
Come
Van
on.
Zeeks.
No.
From the very first time, a year ago now. I couldn't deny it, even though I wished I could. There is this loathsome Nipponese who has absolute integrity as a lawyer.
Daniel?
Yeah?
Oh, you're here. JPEG?
And with the same look in their eyes. My brother Clint and Genshin Impact.
The man he idolized and the man who betrayed his trust in the most hideous way.
When you showed me that photograph now, it reminded me.
You mean this photograph?
Look at this photograph.
Back when I was able to laugh, free the shackles.
Sorry. You know, photograph
Back,
laugh.
back then, I was able to make me laugh. I was free of the shackles of mistrust that plague me now. I look to the future with hope. Since then, I've protected myself against the betrayal by refusing to trust anyone. But at times, the mire into which I've sunk makes it almost impossible to breathe.
I'm so sorry.
I'm a
Like
creep.
music now.
I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong.
You
So,
don't
Mr. Naruhodo. She's running out the door. I want to believe that look in your eyes. I need to believe in it. Don't stop believing. In tomorrow's trial, will you advocate me?
We went from Radiohead to oh fuck, who made that song again? Journey?
Don't stop believing.
Yeah, Journey. Of course I will. It would be an honor.
I'm so pleased, Mr. Naruto.
Then my life is in your hands.
Oh, Butterfingers.
Oh no!
I went to Harvard with a book in my hand.
For Lord Van Zeeks, that must have been an incredibly hard thing to ask. Which is why I simply cannot let the man down. Tomorrow, in the Old Bailey against my old friend, Kazuma.
Don't
As a
worry,
boy.
I will never let you down. Oh my
Let
god, you guys.
down.
Dear L, he's a lucky guy. I'm like gonna cry. I got tears coming out of my nose. Mad props. He's a campus catch. You're the perfect match. And we'll see you guys next time. I forgot. I missed my cue. Take it.
We see these never. No.
It's never. Oh, short break here. Nice.
Okay.
Nicely done. Actually, not nicely done, but whatever.
It's just
That's a little off, but you know, it happens to the best of us.
The best of us.
I'm out.
No. Every time I look at it, it makes me laugh. Look at this photograph.
every time
time it makes me
I'm.
And then I kick my ass. No, that's not the words. Alright, be right back.
Okay. How is everyone doing tonight? Viewers? I will patiently wait a response. Watching your channel with popcorn. Oh, that is flattering. Oh, to hear that our channel is popcorn worthy. Glad to have you around, Manitoba. What flavor of popcorn is this? You know, is it plain? Is it the end game of this visual novel is the best ever. I am really liking where this is going, and I can't believe it's only the 4th case, which means there's a lot to unpack. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Genshin like rose back from the dead or something. Wait, he did. Wait, if we are to, yeah. Wait, the professor rose from the grave. Sour cream and onion. That's a good flavor. That's a very good flavor.
Look at this photograph. Every time.
Okay, did it make
I wonder if like if the YouTube copyright system was better, how many times like we just get copyrighted for singing like random songs.
Oh, it probably wouldn't end well.
Da, 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 and fish. Oh, are you talking about Manitoba?
Yeah, talking to Manitoba.
Looking at the comments like what out of context, it's so weird. Ambition look pretty. Makes fuck I don't know.
Ambition makes you look pretty ugly.
Oh!
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, have you seen the Black Mirror episode called "Shut Up and Dance"? Which I think is one of the best episodes.
What happens in
Okay.
it?
I don't want to spoil, but there are these online. This guy jacks off right? And the webcam picks it up, and so these trolls, they him and they like threaten him. They're like, "Hey, steal his car, shoot these people. Like, if you don't do what we say, we're gonna leak your video." Right?
Is this the one where it turns out he's a pedophile?
Yeah. Wait, so you do know it then?
Yeah, no, only because you told me about it.
Have I told you about this?
Yeah, you told me about the episode. I forgot what the context was, but yeah, you've told me about this.
So the ending of the episode is that they actually do leak the video, even though he did all the crimes basically. And so at the end, they put a troll face. Right? It's like
Yeah.
and then they put a Radiohead song, exit music for a film or whatever. So it's like when from your sleep, na, 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 before your or whatever. You know that song, right?
Yes.
You can rest the diamond. So I kind of did the same thing with the guy. Where I put once we were all done, we all went to his Discord. And okay, honestly, this might have been a little harassing, but he's an asshole. He's an asshole.
Yeah.
So we put the troll face thing, and then we each put a clip of Karma Police where it's like, "This is what you get." Da, 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 da,
No
da.
way.
This is what you get when you fuck with us.
By the way, we're audible on stream.
I know. I just don't want to share it.
Okay.
On stream. Manitoba. So I did a little bit of justice trolling, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Justice for all.
Was that inspired by the Black Mirror episode? What you did?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, 100%.
Huh.
Yeah, that's my group's. It's our. What does Shelly the Killer do when he leaves like a calling card or whatever? That's our signature. That's our signature move, I guess. With Karma Police.
Karma Police.
Karma Police. This is what you get. Da, 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 da. I've been getting back into two things. But I've been getting back into Radiohead, and I've been getting back into Hermitcraft. I've been watching a lot.
Oh wow! Even I haven't been getting back into
That'd be funny.
The only
if you stopped those two things. That'd be funny. If you, as I start getting interested in them again, you stop being interested in them. That'd be kind of funny.
well, you're gonna have a real good laugh because that's exactly what's been happening. Except the only Minecraft YouTuber I consistently watch these days is actually Etho.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's Etho.
Hello,
Hey, everybody.
It's Etho. Like yeah, I mean I watch him whenever I have like dinner. You know, he's like, go get your snacks. That's exactly what I did before the stream. Actually, I ordered some food. I sat down. I had my phone in front of me, and I was like, just happily enjoying my food while watching him. It's a, my God, it's an unmatched experience.
Mukbang.
There's nothing like it.
It's very relaxing, honestly.
Yeah.
Minecraft is very wholesome
Mm-hmm.
way to unwind. Hermitcraft is mostly void of controversy, which I think is interesting.
It just goes to show how really like how good they are, like and how mature they are. Like the closest we've ever gotten is what Tinfoil Chef did.
Oh yeah.
And that wasn't even like something recent. It was something that he did like years ago.
Yeah.
So they're really good at, you know.
He's also an old fella, so obviously he's not the best with that stuff, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Hermitcraft. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't remember when you had that phase in January. Was it this year? Oh my god, was it this year?
It was this year.
I think it was this year.
That was right before
also
season 8. Sorry, season 9. I was like, I got into season 8 a bit late into season 8, but yeah, I was like, that was my main source of entertainment at the time.
And then when you made the Doc M video, I was like, I need to check this shit out. And I watched it. I was like, God damn, what the fuck? You made like an octagon portal, made like a lightning rod machine. That was amazing.
That's exactly why I loved Hermitcraft so much, because I guess like I was looking into the right channels. Doc was like the most unique one, because, and he didn't invent the technology, but he did like the wormhole thing where it's like he could. Did you see it? Where
What's it called? Her Matrix or whatever.
No, not her Matrix. It was like, it was kind of like a form of quantum entanglement where he could like pick up an item like in a cave, and it would get sucked into a chest like 1,000 blocks away.
Yeah.
Like his inventory would like
Wasn't that the thing?
automatically
You
empty
could get
itself.
Infinite like rockets, for example.
Infinite
like-
rockets, yeah. Like his inventory was like tied with another inventory, so really cool stuff.
really.
So innovative.
I don't know how do you do that? Like, how do you even top it? How are you gonna like top that? Fucking hell.
Well, he kind of
it
has
only,
to
like,
top it every
5
season
months?
because like the, Mojang likes to fix it every time they see something game breaking. They're like, oh, we gotta get on that immediately. So
How many seasons? Or how long is the season? Because I know season 8 was relatively short.
season 9 is, well, to put things into perspective, I'm pretty sure season 9 has already gone a little longer than season 8.
I'm looking at it. Season 7 was 16 months. Season 8 was 6 months. Season 9 is
Well, they started in like,
9 months and counting. 9 months and counting.
wait, what? Really? When did they start? February?
Started in March.
March.
No, March. I remember in one of the when we did Turnabout Goodbyes, you were like, "Oh, dude, Hermitcraft season 8 starting." Remember? Which I thought was
Oh yeah.
I think that was actually during the premiere. That like as we were doing it, it was premiering.
Yeah,
Almost-
no, I remember that too. Huh. That was insane. Is Shaw back yet? Shaw?
Season 6 took apparently 20 months.
What was the longest one so far? Like, what holds the record?
Looks like season 6.
Yeah, season 6. Right. I remember they had the entire war.
They did. I didn't.
Yeah, it was between Grian I think started it. It was between them and like a bunch of other people. It was really cool. They had like a big battle
Season
where
6 is by far the longest.
yeah, 6 is by far the longest. If I'm being honest, 7 was like my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Season 7 Etho is like peak Hermitcraft content in my opinion.
Shady Eves.
Shady Ease. Cause like did you notice how like his videos had like note block covers of songs in the background?
Yeah, you did the Doofenshmirtz jingle.
Yeah, he did, and his editing was a lot like more unique. It was a lot more fast paced, which I really liked. Although he doesn't do the synchronized edits with like music anymore because I think they actually count towards copyright claims, even if they're just the note block covers. So it doesn't look like we'll be able to hear it again. Yeah, I know. They're like one of the things that set his content apart from the other hermits, and now we can't get any of it. It's bullshit.
No more music. Why?
Love tomatoes.
Are you posting on Instagram as we speak?
Oh, actually. I was eating a tomato.
Manitoba?
That's a strange
Manitoba,
question to
please.
ask.
Please follow Shao on Instagram.
We ought
Follow,
to
like,
corroborate our findings.
Oh, for real. I haven't posted anything today. I was eating a tomato. I'm here now.
I love tomatoes.
Hey, not eat a tomato in peace? What is this bureaucracy?
Are you eating like a raw tomato?
Sometimes when I'm
Maybe.
bored, I just bite a tomato and be like, yummy.
Yummy tomato.
Maybe. Well, if I am eating a full tomato, for nothing.
That's my pickup line. If you were a tomato, I would eat you.
It's a bad reply.
You know what? To minimize the cringe of that joke, let's get back into the game. All
I'll
right,
put
let's
my
go.
junk in you.
No. Ugh.
Junk in my trunk. November 2nd. Hey, that's like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. There's that old familiar feeling again. What would it be like playing Ace Attorney like synchronized with the actual dates?
I think I got in the Discord's or the Ace Attorney Discord's actually trying to do that.
Really? Yeah.
Because the first 3 games happened 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. But then the sequel trilogy takes place in 2027, so he's waiting like 7 years to play the next game.
Oh my goodness.
So in
How's he gonna do the Great Ace Attorney? He's gonna time travel back in time to like 100 years. He's like, oh, hold up, guys! I gotta wait until they invent the time machine.
I won't play it until they invent time travel.
The crushing pressure of this historic courthouse.
Under pressure.
Actually, no, it's a little different today. There's an even more menacing tension in the air.
There's a menacing tension in the air here today, isn't there? I suppose.
Well, that's what happens when you put. That's what happens when you put Van Zieks and Kazuma in the same room. Yes, I
Under the
think
surface.
So edgy.
Hey! It can only be the result of the menacing appearance of the defendant.
A little courtesy, if you please.
A little more manners from you. Jesus Christ.
I was eating a tomato.
Do apologize, but your Wi-Fi is shit. I cannot understand what you're
Me
saying.
neither.
I was eating a tomato. However, you're certainly not mistaken that the trial is far from ordinary.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm not privy to the details. However,
Oops.
I understand that no jury has been selected.
What? That
A
sucks.
trial before the jury? Well, that's just like a trial of Professor 10 years ago.
That's why this is supposedly quicker. There's no jury.
A closed court.
Oh!
Ah!
Good morning, my fellows!
Sholmes jump
You wanna be the
scare.
jury?
Mr. Sholmes!
Have you made note of my hair, Mr. Naruto? And outright victory for science, you must agree.
To be perfectly honest, so much happened yesterday that, well, I completely forgot about your little hair problem.
And Naruto, go fuck yourself. Ah, what to one man is a little hair problem? It's another day of drinking dubious poison after dubious potion.
Potion, not poison. Hello?
Hello?
Have I died?
No.
You have no idea how much my stomach ails me this morning.
One of these days we'll go back to the trilogy era where we didn't have Wi-Fi problems this bad.
It's
It
all
all
you
started
guys.
when we started streaming. Streaming does a lot.
That's why.
Yeah.
Dear, how awful it is for you.
I'm afraid you only have yourself to blame, Mr. Sholmes.
Go fuck yourself. And good morning to you. Lag. Mr. Reaper, I'm delighted to see you look so full of vim.
And are you? I see London's great detective is as active as ever.
Oh, you exaggerate, my dear fellow, compared to my pottery engagements with a few trivial cases.
Oh my god, what the heck? It's frozen.
Is it frozen for you, Shaw?
Let it go, let it go.
No. Yes, yes.
Can't hold it
Yes?
No, it isn't. He blinked. He blinked.
You blink.
The Reaper's overbearing presence is far greater to turn to the black roots of the crime in our capital.
God, switching places are we? No. That was grammatically incorrect. Switching places now, are we?
How do you write closure?
He's gonna be a bit mad at me for this, but oh, and well, I made there's at least one point on which I would readily commend you. Want to take Van Zieks?
Well, no, I'll take Sholmes, you take 1-6.
Okay, that's a good idea.
What an honor. And what would that be?
Oh, an eye for a good lawyer, sir.
But Mr. Sholmes.
After all, behind every lawyer there is a great mind, my own.
What are you trying to say? What are you even trying to say?
I wish only to say that it will be prepared for quite a trial, Mr. Ripper. Ho ho ho.
Sorry to barge in. Oh, wow.
Little Bargen.
Gina. What's that on her arm? It's a mourning band, I suppose.
Father, why shouldn't I go out to be on my own? I got the whole world to see.
God damn it.
It's been postponed, so I have some free time. I decided to come along with the police inspector to see our country's up-and-coming student in action.
What are you even trying to say?
Are you taking this character now, or is he mine?
No, he's you now. He's you now.
I shall be very interested to see the fruits of your studies over the past year. Well, it's an honor to have you here. Let's hope there are some fruits to see. Oh, yes, Gina?
Do you agree to do this, huh? Would you take him on? This ripper bloke. Everyone says that it was him. It's him who killed the boss.
I'm sorry, Gina. But I just don't believe that.
If it weren't for him, who was it?
I don't know that yet.
I don't care who calls you. Calls what? The Reaper, just a name. He's just a person at the end of the day. No, turns out it was I could kill the boss. Then God help me.
Fiery eyes indeed. Oh, I seem to be better now, okay. Yes, the culprit is of every ounce of your loathing. At least that may be some solace to the deceased. Is there no sound coming from the stream?
Is there? Shaw, do you hear anything?
No.
Really? Don't know what to do about that.
Oh, no, I hear it. It's quiet, never mind.
Okay.
It's quiet. Okay.
Isn't that what you wanted?
Please, Ludo.
What do you want?
Whoever did this for the boss. Get me? Oh, Gina. I hate feeling this useless, but there is nothing I can do. You gotta find who did this. Or take the rent to pay.
Council for the defense and the defendant. Court will begin in session shortly. Victory to the courtroom at once, please.
Alright then. Here we go.
It's time to know who their load one seeks. Let's go. Come on, bitches. Bitches squad.
Yeah.
I'm
Making my way,
Gaslight.
making my
You're
way.
gatekeeping.
Jesus Christ.
You're girl boss.
One who lost his treasured brother to a mass murderer. One who lost his treasured father in a foreign of court of law. And one who lost a man who helped her escape this destitution. All that misfortune, all that pain, on course to collide headlong in this trial. It's time to shine a light on all those dark events.
Does fit with October and September.
And whatever truth is revealed,
November and,
we're going to have to look it straight in the eye.
his eyes, but he's.
Yeah, he's covering his
What do you
eyes. How
mean
can we
his
do
eyes?
that?
He's covering-
Show your fucking face, Shrooms.
They always say I see or like look at his eyes. He's always closing his eyes.
Yeah.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session.
I just realized
Oh,
that
I
the
know
difficulty has
fucking
kind of
eyes.
been raised because since there's no jury, you know, we can't do the, what do you call it? The inspection, the thing where we like interrogate each of them. Oh, why did you vote no? Why did you vote yes? Yeah, we can't do that anymore. Oh, summation. There we go.
We are here to conduct the fair and just trial of the defendant Baron Frenziques. Counsels for the defense and prosecution. Are you ready to begin?
The defense is ready, my lord.
Oh yeah, that's the
Can we get
prosecution
simple
is
in
more
here?
than ready. Oh, Kazuma-sama.
I've been wishing to see you in court again for so long, it feels. But I never picture it happening like this. I never thought I'd be facing you behind the prosecution's bench.
The so-called Reaper of the Bailey has been a scourge like no other, undermining Her Majesty's justice system. Today we must uncover the truth behind this scourge.
In other words, this trial is going to be a lot more far-reaching than Inspector Gregson's murder.
Truth revealed by these proceedings may have unpredictable repercussions through the judiciary. Accordingly, they are to be conducted as a close trial, with no members of the public present. by Her Majesty's direct orders.
How will that work, my lord?
The burden of all arbitration and adjudication falls on my shoulders. In fact, I had to read it again. Therefore, as you will see, the juror's bench shall remain vacant today.
It's so uncanny. There are no
Yeah, it
jurors.
is. But there are people in the back. Who are these
No
people?
jurors. No jurors.
No way. No way, no way, no way. If no members of the public are present, might I ask who is currently occupying the gallery, my lord?
Oh my god, I just yeah, the people in the back. I never noticed that. They're like silhouettes of people.
Never seen that? Jesus.
I never noticed.
Yeah, yes, there are only 5 people in the courtroom. And they're the jurors. Actually 6.
They are members of the judiciary, here to witness proceedings and ensure an equitable trial.
Members of the judiciary.
Oh my. This is a very unusual trial already.
There is, of course, another unprecedented aspect to these proceedings in which I must elaborate. The counsels for the prosecution and the defense are both aliens of Great Britain.
Are we aliens? I believe it takes an outsider to see the truth sometimes, but you guys are fucking morons. And as I stand here in this courtroom now, I'm quite certain. This is the reason why I had to come to Britain.
Kazuma.
Very well. Let us commence proceedings. Prosecutor Sogi, your opening statement, if you please.
Certainly, my lord.
I want to cosplay because whoa, that's a big thing.
That's a huge scroll.
That's big. That's what he said. Anyway, the incident
Oh, he
took
said the
place
radio's
on
good.
November 1, just after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The location was a building of flats on Franso Street, on the outskirts of the city. The victim's body was discovered there in an old single-room rental property.
Yes, Inspector Tobias Gregson, a name known very well indeed to this court. Not least for his miraculous resolution of one of this country's grimmest cases 10 years ago.
Professor's case.
How sure are you about the time of the incident?
Several witnesses on the street outside heard a gunshot, and all the reporters have said the same thing.
Yes, that's what Gina told us too. There were a number of witnesses.
I have a plan of the room. The victim was found curled up in the corner. It's believed that he was shot from the front at point-blank range and died instantly.
How has the range been determined?
With a scratch mark on the entirety wound.
Crotch mark?
Tree wound. Such mark are caused by gunpowder used to fire the bullet. Powder not hot enough to leave. The powder not hot enough to leave a scorch mark is only ejected a few inches beyond the end of the barrel. In other words, it only happens when the target is at point-blank range.
I see, yes. Thank you for the detailed explanation, Counsel.
The murder weapon was found lying beside the victim.
And have you managed to ascertain the owner of this firearm?
Wait. Did we read this? The judge reminds me of my dad. Says Manitoba.
Really?
No, we didn't. We did.
No, we didn't read this.
The judge reminds me like, wait, didn't you say you're dead?
What?
You died.
Didn't you say you're dead?
They-
He wasn't able to finish
you
that
didn't.
sentence.
You just died. You're dead.
King Julian.
Oh my lord. Not
What?
Conks.
King Julian.
Oh yeah, she did say it was a humor of King Julian. Bravo, Kazuma-sama. It's almost like you're voiced by the most talented person here. I'm kidding. We're not trying.
Wow. I see how it is.
We're not trying to use the gun as the evidence when it's proven that it can be proven, so it can be proven. Furthermore, my lord. As I've explained, the revolver was fired at extremely close range. The bullet passed through the victim's and struck the wall behind him.
I like how Tobias' little hat. So cute. Look at his little hat.
Yeah. He does have a little hat.
There's a candle bomb mounted on the wall. The tip of the candle it was found to have been blown off by the projectile.
Blow me!
You noticed that
You got what
too,
you wished
didn't you?
for.
He was like, throw me! Okay.
We noticed that too, didn't we?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, that's wrong.
Thank you for the thorough report, Counsel. The setting of the crime is clear to me. You will submit the plan of the crime scene as evidence, please.
As you wish, my lord.
Is this Fresno Street Room Inspector Gregson's private abode?
Oh, my lord. The room is rented to a huge baboon. Yes,
A huge baboon.
Hey guys, stop. Don't laugh at baboons. They have feelings too. Baboons. Anyway, but they are.
Money, the monkey, what are you doing here?
There's precious little furniture inside, and is generally in a poor state of repair.
So what on earth was Gregson even doing there?
Presumably he was investigating some sort of a case or other. The policeman was informed of the gunshot from the witness and rushed to the scene. He found the deceased inspector and the accused standing alongside him, holding the revolver. The intending officer arrested the accused on the spot.
So, the details of the case are clear.
In that case, the prosecution would like to call its first witness.
A name, please, Counsel.
Naturally, accused himself.
Lord Van Zeeks?
As a prosecutor, he believes in the oath of the office is taken, and he will compelled to tell the truth.
Very well. Let the defendant take the witness stand.
That's a... Does that happen often? I don't remember.
No, not really. This is unique. This is why. That's why your nose kid was like, really?
What do you... Oh.
Imagine all the simple voices we could have had here.
Imagine.
Yeah, oh my god. I told him to show up on time. Anyway, the witness, state your name and occupation for the court.
You can't make me, bitch! Baroque von Zeek's own Bailey prosecutor.
I presume, Lord Van Zeeks, that you heard Prosecutor Sergey's opening presses.
Oh, they're very fun characters coming soon. I did!
It is alleged that you were found at the scene of the crime, and that you were arrested by the arriving police officer. Can you confirm this?
Yes, my lord. No, I was gonna make a really bad joke.
Oh, careful.
Then, not too bad. Then I'm sure the court would like to hear you explain some things away. Namely, why were you in the room on Fresno Street at the time in question? And what exactly took place?
I intend to explain away nothing. I will simply tell the truth. It's my worst nightmare. 2 Japanese people fighting over me.
And an old fart in the middle.
I must say, Lord Van Zeeks, I never imagined this day would come. Or rather, I didn't want to imagine it would come. I'd rather not use my imagination. I'd rather see it with myself, if you know what I mean.
Why can't you imagine coming?
No, but since you became known as the Reaper,
You know how RT Game, Manfred von Karm is a meme on his channel?
Yeah, it is. For some reason.
What if Gant/Strongheart becomes a meme on our channel?
I would love for that. He deserves way more love.
The
Part of
problem
me
is
has
our
been
jokes are
dreading
very
it.
NSFW. Jokes are very NSFW.
Your formal testimony then, witness.
As opposed to informal testimony. I need to restart my fucking Wi-Fi, Jesus. I was investigating Gregson and my queries had led me to that address. When I entered the room on that day, it was dark inside and I saw no one. A moment later, I heard a gunshot. I spun around. Whoa, he spun around and I saw the revolver on the floor.
360. He
I
360
did a
no
ballerina
scope.
twirl. Just as I picked the firearm to examine it, the door flew open and I heard a man scream. It was like, ah! It was only then that the body of Inspector Gregson appeared before me.
What was that? Ah! That testimony was the whole truth?
You can't handle the truth! It was.
Oh, you just can't handle putting out a good testimony. So you heard a gunshot by being fired in the room with no living occupant. A moment later, a corpse somehow appeared before your eyes. Is that it?
I like your voices, Kazuma.
Anyway, you're right. You haven't explained away anything. In fact, that would barely qualify you as an excuse.
I thought you were my mute apprentice. Yet it turns out you have a way with words, Prosecutor Asobi.
Would appear to
Words
be a
not my only way I
singular
have my
tale
thing.
indeed.
It's simple, like, I feel like, Simple shows up. We'll just see Kazuma's the prosecutor and Van Zeke's the defendant. Like, what? What is going on? I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Singular moms in your area isn't a word. It's laughable.
I like single moms in my area.
What's got into Kazuma? He doesn't like single moms, he likes me. He's not behaving like himself at all.
But you guys are such tsunderes. Like, you like me? No, I like me. You like me.
Very well then. Counsel, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, my lord.
Oh my lord.
My lord? Stormtrooper.
Lord.
Oh my god, his
Lord.
eyes. His eyes. It's
dead.
not Van Dyke's eyes anymore.
What is with the lag?
So,
Dead.
They're so sexy.
let's
So
review. Let's
sexy.
review
You need to press all of them.
Oh,
You need to
what?
press all of them.
God damn it! We can't
no
refute
present at
anything
all.
here.
No, there's
Hold
no
it.
presenting here.
You
This
were
is just the
investigating the
it's just the transition. We just press all of them and then we go to the actual witnesses.
Okay.
It's just exposition.
You were investigating the inspector. What on earth for?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Sorry?
You better be sorry. I identified a distinct possibility that Gregson was involved in the case I was investigating. Regrettably, though, he was killed before I could secure the proof I needed.
Is the court to understand that on the day in question, you followed the victim to the scene?
No, I was privy to the movements in advance.
How?
How? I stole into his office in the yard and consulted his diary. The address on Fresno Street was noted in 5 p.m. entry.
Illegally entered a man's office? In Japan, that alone would constitute a very serious crime.
We're not in Japan, are we, though, bitch?
As it not in Great Britain, I assure you. Don't worry, no need to mention Japan. Is that not the case, Lord Van Zeeks?
I hate everyone in this courtroom except myself. I was aware of the possible consequences.
Everybody but except me is an idiot. or
Oh,
something
in
like that.
summary, you were investigating the victim, and yet you refused to tell the court why. Didn't realize British prosecutors enjoy such freedom to choose what to do on their oath.
Why did I ever think I could defend this man? Hold it! Had you ever been to the address before?
No, never. I only learned of the place as a result of my investigations into Gregson's activities. There was no light inside when I entered, so it was all but impossible to make out a thing. Unlike you and Kazuma, always making out.
I fucking knew you'd go there. But at 5 p.m., the sun would have only just gone down. It still would have been reasonably light outside.
The room has a window, but it was more.
Daniel fucking knew you would go there, but J-Buck knows they fucking.
No!
Very little light found its way inside the room from outside, so it was extremely murky inside. I bet you two would like that, wouldn't you? I wouldn't have noticed if the victim was already lying on the floor.
You
like
wouldn't have
two.
noticed it. Ah!
Oh, wow, you mean you get bitches on the floor? Huh?
Don't remind
And that
me.
was a throwback to the first game
Don't
with
remind me,
the old
please.
man. And Daniel's questionable family choices. Anyway, there was no artificial light in the room, you say? You're quite sure?
I'm quite sure that the part of the room where the body was found was very dark, like me. I have a feeling that there was a small oil lamp burning on the desk, though I can't say for certain.
Look, look, Mr. Naruto.
Excuse me.
There's a small chisel here.
I can do better. There's a small desk in the room just here.
There's a small chisel here.
Yes, I
There's a
remember.
chisel.
Particularly because somebody commented on the lighting being really good. And there was an oil lamp on it, as well as a framed photograph.
When I entered the room, I closed the door behind me and started towards the desk to investigate.
And what did you find?
Your mother? Nothing. I could never actually reach the desk.
Okay.
You're tall. How does that work?
Hold it! So, who fired the gun?
I have no idea. I didn't see anybody else in the room.
But you say it was very dark in there?
Dude, my breath smells like cookies. I ate so many cookies.
Yes, that's right.
Ugh.
Yes, that's right. Coming. All I can tell you is I didn't sense another's presence.
Aha! Then could it be that the gunshot actually originated from somewhere outside the room?
Manitoba says Van Zeeks is so feminine. No, that's out of the question.
Oh.
Without a doubt, the sound emanated from inside the room. I could smell the gunpowder.
This is going from bad to worse.
Just like your sex.
Well, actually, anyway, and as you're saying, that's the point which you noticed that revolver on the floor.
Has anybody bothered to
common
consider
core?
suicide?
Correct. And has any Ace Attorney character committed suicide, actually?
I don't know.
No.
I think so.
Only Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. Of course Danganronpa would want to kill himself. It's
Yeah, 'cause
Danganronpa.
they treated her like a pinata. It was so mean.
Yeah,
Like a
okay, that's true.
Correct, and I foolishly picked it up, and that was carelessness on my part. I picked up the gun.
Presumably then, the gunshot you heard came from the firearm that you somewhat hastily took in your hands.
I've seen this one before. In point of fact, my lord, I believe it did not.
What?
Shot of me holding the gun. It was very sus. The barrel of the revolver I picked up was cold, and there was no smell of spent powder.
Yeah, but where on earth is the gun that was fired?
What? I would like to oblige with you on an answer. I'm afraid I can't. I too would dearly like to know that.
Hold it! A man, you say? Could it have been a witness? Sorry, a woman? What the fuck? Could it have been... Ah, yes. There are three genders, man, women, and witness. One of the witnesses, I presume?
That's right. No, that's wrong. One of the street merchants working on the Frenzo Street.
Who are these merchants?
A number of them had set up their stalls directly beneath the window at the scene of the crime. Match seller, a newsmonger, and a peddler, all given statements saying they've heard the gunshot. Thought of danger, they ran inside to see what happened. Yes, Gina told us about that yesterday, didn't she? Burst through the door, and with some force, it would seem.
They did, and it almost gave me a heart attack in the process.
But you're supposed to be the Reaper.
The first man to come in immediately noticed the revolver in my hand and fled. He was like, ah!
A policeman patrolling on Frenzo Street heard a commotion and was able to arrest the accused shortly after the incident occurred.
You hear that? There was like a cat that was like, ah! In my background.
I thought...
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, no, that was you. Yeah, you were like, ah! That was the cat, wasn't it?
I drew my attention in that direction. No, I hear a cat right now.
I know, that's a really good noise suppression. Hold it! Hold it!
Yeah.
No, it was like a faraway cat. That
okay.
might be why.
What do you mean by
Oh,
that?
it's a cat.
In what way did the body appear?
Yeah, I honestly can't explain it, but it's the truth. Fucking stop being useless, Van Zeeks. Help us, goddammit. As far as I'm concerned, the body should have been there until that point, and suddenly there it was.
Did you perhaps hear the sound of the victim falling to the ground just beforehand?
At that moment, what I heard... What? Just what?
Whoa.
Was the sound of the door flying open and the scream of the man who went inside. First, nothing more.
I see.
After the man fled, I examined the body. It was stunned to find that it was Gregson.
Most curious circumstances indeed.
How the inspector was killed or how his body seemed to appear out of nowhere, I have no idea. Whoa!
Objection! Surely the court has heard enough. My lord, the cross-examination has clearly revealed. The accused Barak Van Zeeks is lying on multiple fronts.
What is that supposed to mean?
Means
Good
you're
gracious,
pulling out of your
Counsel.
ass.
The defendant is lying, you say?
In his testimony just now, claims that he failed to notice the victim's body before the room was dark.
That is correct.
Oh, that's impossible.
Oh my god. So the same guy who said it was dark said that there was a lamp on the desk? Or the candle. Oh. Yeah, there's a
Proven by
candelabrum
this candle
and there's a
bomb.
lamp. How does that prove anything?
If you examine the tip-long candle, you can see it has been blown off by a powerful impact. It's a Genshin impact.
That's your daddy!
One would assume that yes, that is your daddy. One would presume that the the projectile from the firearm passed through the victim and struck the candle.
The problem comes when you consider the two other candles, which are barely of a different length.
Oh, so this one was put out, but these two melted.
Yes, I can see that only the candle that appears to have been struck by the long bullet. The bullet is long.
You know what someone should do? Someone should like use a very long icicle as a weapon because it'll just melt. So that there'll be no murder weapon.
Yeah. Don't use that.
Could reasonably expect someone to have all. Bleh. I couldn't read it anyway, which begs the question of why only one has ended up longer than the other.
Can you imagine, like, if you use an icicle as a weapon, like, it just melts the moment it, like, touches the, Oh, and you wouldn't have to... Oh, man, because you know how when people get stabbed, it's like, oh, don't remove the knife because it'll stop the bleeding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's water, it'll melt, then, like, the knife will just, like, come off, and then they'll start bleeding again, you know? It's like... it's the perfect murder weapon. I sound like a serial killer.
Yeah. JPEG, Daniel, we established I'm the serial killer?
Oh no, all Daniels. You know, your
Oops,
favorite
all
cereal.
Daniels.
Oops, all Daniels.
Oops, all Daniels. Why don't we ever had an Oops, all Daniels moment? I don't think we ever had that.
We have!
Have we?
I had to voice Ryunosuke, the judge, and Mikotoba all at the same time. Oh, and I had to voice the news reporter.
Oh,
British
yeah.
Critical. I know that he never made it back to London.
That's good. Have you ever had Oops,
Did you
all
read this
shots?
already?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
Oops, all shots.
That must be when the particular candle was extinguished when the others were still burning. Ah!
You know what I miss? I miss Simple Iris. That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. It's like, hi, mama.
Hey, Shomzy, how are you doing? Hurley, how are you doing?
Oh no, come back here. It's a good guy. Like, Bruno, what are you doing? Right.
Hey,
Right.
how is it?
The candle was hit by the bullet. Obviously went out. The other two candles would have still been burning. The fact is, victim's body would have been illuminated by the light still blown by the candelum. The accused claim that he couldn't see the body clearly contradicts those facts.
Oh,
Now, to the next line.
There's more!
Accused also claims to never have visited the scene of the crime before. Six?
it froze and it looked like he was doing the John Cena pose. Like, you can't see me. You can't see me. That's the truth.
In that almost empty room, the police discovered something very unusual. Board, covered from top to bottom in the police documents and newspaper clippings. Yes, that's right, we saw it too.
Yeah, they saw it multiple times because I didn't realize we goofed. We
Goes
checked the
without
board
saying.
like 5 times.
Context of the police documents cannot be However, they included a number of reports from various historical cases. The oldest one, which was from 10 years ago.
10 years ago. This is starting to sound familiar. Whoops.
The last case was like 5, only 5s, and now it's only 10.
10.
There is a common thread linking all of those documents on that board.
Indeed, what is this common thread, Counsel?
All related to the case prosecuted in courts by Barak von Zieks.
All of them?
And furthermore, all those cases are ones in which the defendant was acquitted.
Good lord!
Wait. So why would that imply that he's been there before? Why would Van Zieks be like
Yeah,
putting
they
together
are.
his own conspiracy of his own cases? I don't see serial killers going crazy about their own murderers.
I think he's trying to figure out like who's killing everybody, you know?
Oh no, it points to me.
I'm the Reaper.
Oh, it's like what's his name? Jekyll and Hyde. Like he doesn't know it's him.
Ah.
Interestingly, none of those defendants are alive today.
I love
Because all of
characters
them
that
have
have the
been
Jekyll.
sent to their graves by the Reaper.
I love the Jekyll and Hyde dynamic, honestly, in characters. It's my favorite.
Oh,
It's
oh no!
Jekyll and Hyde dynamic. Like, you know, Bruce Banner and Hulk, for example.
Yeah. George, that dingy little room is the Reaper's secret hideout and his base of operation.
Say dingy again, that was funny.
Dingy. The Reaper's hideout.
Yet, the Reaper would claim to never have been into his own secret hideout. No one would believe that. Oh, the truth is, we've been looking at this all backwards.
Backwards? Explain, Council. Council, explain backwards.
Okay. So Reaper, the of identity, the investigation was Gregson Inspector. Build was he hideout secret plans of location and the discovered he when. Imagine hand Reaper by imagine can everyone sure I am as
Wow. How do I read this?
Red roar, red roar.
Say it, say it, say it. Aw.
Aw.
Very well. I hereby state the current opinion of the court. Baroque Manzies is an astounding prosecutor who has rendered great service to his country. However, it is with deep regret that I must concur with Prosecutor Shogi's contention. The defendant's testimony exhibits a number of stark inconsistencies with the known facts.
All I've done is state the truth as I know it.
Kazuma's done a brilliant job as ever. He's drawing on his experience as a defense attorney to build his prosecution case, and it's formidable.
Counsel,
yeah,
you will submit the ball that you just showed the court as evidence.
He's doing a reverse Edgeworth.
He is.
Or forwards Diego Armando.
Forwards check Armando.
That's what he did, right? He was
that is what he did. Yeah, he became a yeah.
I believe it to be fundamental in establishing the facts surrounding the Reaper's existence.
Diego Armando.
Thank you, my lord.
Oh, dude, he has two swords.
He does? Oh yeah, no, on both of his sides.
2 swords!
Now, if you want to cosplay this guy, you gotta get 2 swords.
Oh, execution would like to call. I have no weakness to this stand.
What if it's just one like sword that's like shaped like a U, so like it just loops around him?
I don't think that's... No, I don't. Miss who saw the events unfold the day in question. Were mentioned in the previous testimony too, if you remember.
Yes.
If you do.
The street sellers who heard the gunshot and went running into the room.
Well, guys, we get to pick which one we get. There's 3 of them. We get to pick which one we want.
Very well. Lead the witnesses in. The defendant may step down from the witness stand.
Certainly, my lord.
You're acting awfully polite for someone who's about to be hanged.
I'll hang you.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my! What a trio! What a cast!
Oh, witnesses. State your name and occupation to the court.
Alright, who's taking what? This guy looks like Daniel.
I don't want this man.
Daniel, you take him. He looks like you.
Okay. That's this man. That's for the life of us. Yeah, because how did he talk with that kind of mouth?
Okay, she looks like me, so I'll take her.
Yeah, I was about to say you should take it. Wait, no, I don't.
We're just free and easy. Sell what we like. Live where we want to live.
I am the old-fashioned stairs. I'm gonna walk down.
Oh my god, it's like looking in a mirror. It's like, look, I just see the 3 of us. It's like a mirror.
That can't be true. I'm the tallest out of the 3.
Would I be right in assuming that all 3 of you make your living by selling wares on the street?
No, our channel called Golden Goose Productions. Subscribe to us.
Everyone calls me gossip. I sell dirty little tidbits to passerbys. Jaunty little tidbits. Call that blue smasher for you, sir. Light up your Kindle with his. 6 pennies the price and all the penny less.
He looks like a puppet.
Kinda does. Wait, you're actually trying to sell it to me right now?
It reminds me of the guy at the beginning of Aladdin who's trying to sell you the lamp or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on, sir. Don't tell me I'm not interested.
By the man. him some money and see what it is.
Pay the man. Pay the man, Council.
All right, 6 pence it is. You will look at it, sir. Now got your listening ears on. Just between us, a young couple on Sythe Street has just had twins. You know, that would be really juicy gossip if I knew what the fuck you were saying. Is that it? Nah, that's not it. It's gossip, isn't it? Who wants to spread? But that is up to you and your massacre. I've got more, you know. Want another juicy one? Like my lip? 6 pence a piece it is, if you're curious. I am curious.
Should like jiggle
Yeah.
physics.
About what's going on just under that fat bottom lip of yours. Namely that unusual bruise or whatever it is that's poking out from under your collar.
I was about to mention
that a hickey?
Like, what the fuck? I don't think I think it's more of a rope. Anyway, it's about the next witness then. What name do you go by and what do you sell? Yes!
Yes, that's what everyone calls me. Funny in it. I sell these little fireworks for the local school kids. Yeah, what? My ass makes apparently.
What's up with 6 now?
Hey.
You weren't exaggerating with little. Do they actually sell?
My lawyer, what a big nose you have. Oh yeah, the second years couldn't get enough of my Venus firecrackers. Especially when I tell them that I have 100, they can blow up the school.
What terrorism.
Jesus Christ.
You know, considering what I usually end conversations with, it makes sense.
I really hope the viewers don't hear what you end with conversations with.
One of the most savory of ideas, young lady.
What do you say then, eh? Want to part with 6 pence for a pop? Wink,
Don't
wink.
make me pay 6 pence for it. Wait, what? You want me to buy one?
The fuck is this? This is like fucking Shaw selling things. Tell you what, I'd let you in on a little secret. I do commissions. If you get 100 of them, you could blow up the whole courtroom.
Ooh. Buy the woman.
Gina's like, I can do that myself.
Give her the money and see if she's right.
Pay the woman.
Take the money and run. Take the money and...
Guys, that is a commercial for me trying to get everybody to give me their money for my for the camera. Really want that fucking camera. Anyway.
All right, I'll buy one. Actually, if you could whip up like an ad right now, Shaw, put like something that says fun Shaw's camera, donate here, something like that.
I have my Genk account. Continue.
For you.
Oh, we didn't hear any of that.
Lovely stuff. Right then, this is something a bit extra just for you. The Venus special, only 600 100 pence.
600.
It's 100 of my regular fireworks. Nothing little about that, is there?
And there'd be nothing little about the punishment if I blew up the Old Bailey either. Oh my God, we actually got them.
Counsel, what evidence are you presenting?
This. No, sorry. No. How does it go? You got one thing wrong, Your Honor. This is not evidence.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. And the last witness. What name do you go by and what do you sell? I sell art commissions. I'm a thinker, me, and all sorts of what I think. Therefore I am. Therefore I think. I think money.
He's a philosopher.
As I stand on the street, watching the world go on by me, they call me the observer.
Wait a second. Wait. Am I stupid? We've seen this guy before, right?
Yeah, we have. He was the old carriage dude.
And I voiced him as well. Funny.
Yeah, that's why it's
Where have I seen
perfect.
this guy before?
Get out of it, old man. Everyone calls you sandwich and you know it.
What is that? A sandwich?
Oh, you actually don't sell anything.
Sandwich.
cat and a witch. Problem. Shared its problem I often say. I give advice. I do. And think of what it means.
You three should cosplay these
What's
three.
moms in your area? I don't actually sell anything. No, come to think of it.
Wait, what does that say? Hot?
Yeah, what does it say?
Okay. Did you want to start? Oh, now who does money?
No more purchases today, please.
Well, we have quite a cast here, it seems.
So meta,
Yeah,
Judge.
quite a
Goddamn.
cat. Quite a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Conduct your business on the Friends Street from morning until night, my lord. They're always in the same place, already adjusted to the crime scene.
I see. And thus they heard the gunshot, I suppose.
Not only that, but they very bravely run inside to see what was going on and the witness to the crime.
Will be a beggar though, I thought.
What? That's not what it says.
Well, I'll be beggared, I thought. That's between us.
Yeah, Venus de Milo, what am I to do? What a terrible thing I saw!
What I think of it is, what we see in the light and shadow, playing with her eyes. Is it any real? That's simple.
Ooh. That makes my brain cells go ooh, very well. The court will hear the formal testimony of these three witnesses now. You will describe in detail what you witnessed and heard at the time of the incident.
We thought the whole thing from start to finish we did. Everything from the moment they went in the building.
It was less than a minute after the Reaper got inside. Yeah, that's the fucking lady shot. It's got inside.
Sorry.
We all heard a big bang.
First of habit. Just a minute, I want to talk, quick to walk. Gossip couldn't wait to see what had happened.
I ran into the room and there he was. The Reaper, gun in hand, standing over the dead body.
I was scared half to death me, so I ran out to find a copper. Why am I the most lustful?
You always are the most lustful.
Yeah, that's true.
It's perfect. If these witnesses were there the whole day and saw everything,
That's a nice one.
who did they see going inside the building?
That was so juicy, I can smell it from here.
What does it smell like? What did I have for dinner?
KFC.
Wrong.
Jolby.
Dang it! That's kind of close.
I've seen pictures.
No, I didn't. I had sardines. Would you believe it?
You watched Etho while having sardines?
No. The etho thing was yesterday.
Ah, that'd be a funny snack. Sardines.
Sardines while eating. Yeah, I mean, sardines is a snack.
I've seen pictures of that Reaper in the paper. I know what he looks like. I'm starting to sound like Burley with a lisp. And just between us,
That's what.
six love stories like this. I've made myself a tidy sum already.
But wait, the room is just one of several flats in the building. Someone from another flat could have done it.
Those flats on Francis Street are unoccupied.
Of course they are. They're small, damp, dirty, and expensive to boot.
And it gets everywhere.
The room in which the inspector was found in is the only property in the building that's currently listed. And we know that the Lancer's whole name. We don't we? It's Hugh Baboon.
Mixed feelings about that name.
You baboon. The testimony the court has just heard would appear to leave little room for doubt.
I have some good news for you.
Please make some space for doubt.
What?
Good news. So we are 2.5 hours in because we started at 8:30. Yesterday was also 2.5 hours, right? And we've done the same amount of content from yesterday.
Really? And
Yeah.
despite all the lag?
Yeah, despite all the lag, we've done the same amount as yesterday. So we're
That's
actually
impressive.
We were just.
Somehow, I don't know how.
We were just.
It's becoming increasingly difficult to see how any
Bleh, bleh, bleh.
No, no, no.
Thank you for your condor, my lord.
Candor. Counsel for the defense, you may proceed to cross-examine the witnesses.
Yes,
I think
my
candor
lord.
means honesty.
In a closed court
What?
like this without a jury, the judge is the only person whose opinion matters. I have to
Candor
break
means
down this
honesty.
testimony. Somehow.
Candor means honesty, right? I think.
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
It was in the Divergent movie. It's like the Candor group. It's like, are you? Oh my! What Manitoba said?
What? What?
Press the first
Oh
one.
my gosh! Oh my!
What?
Why?
She took my job. She took my fucking job, Dad. Yo.
Oh wow.
What
Ah,
did you do?
She took my job.
Oh.
Manitoba,
Oh.
you unemployed?
Manitoba,
Hold it.
get off the walkthrough.
Hold it.
Get off the walkthrough. That's my job.
When you say they, who do you mean exactly? Inspector
Non-binary
Gregson,
people.
the defendant, Lord Van Zeeks? Oh, that's me.
I suppose so. The likes of us don't know the names of the high and mighty. But I'll tell you one thing. It was the old Reaper that went in the last. That's for certain certain.
Just behind Inspector Gregson. Did they arrive at the same time as each other?
No, not at all. The first fella must have gone inside a good 15 minutes before we heard that gunshot.
The victim arrived 15 minutes before? Are you sure about that?
Am I sure? Am I sure? No, I'm gossip. Does it seem likely that I've forgotten a fella with bright red hair like that, does it?
Yeah, its hair really were red, weren't it? Redder than my flaming fireworks, even.
There's the very red mope. It's so burn and it's so mileage studies.
It's good to know
Poor man
that
is so-
even Gregson couldn't resist the extra pay.
This poor man is so fucking cold. Someone give him a sweater.
And it bet.
Wait a minute. You're saying the man was a redhead?
Well, if you listen to
Redhead
Tommy-
Redemption.
Aye, he was a redhead, and he had a big trunk with him as well.
Inspector Gregson's hair isn't red. Not by any extent of the imagination.
It seems likely that the person you saw wasn't in fact Inspector Gregson at all, but some other third party.
Oh, I hate to break it to you, but the witnesses are correct.
What? Oh no.
Just have a look at this photo. Look at this
What?
photograph.
What? I can see the little preview. What's
Me too.
that?
It looks like. What's the wig? Gregson with the wig? Gregson with the wig!
We're laughing at his dead body because he's got a. This is so fucked up, guys. Yes, that's Inspector Gregson, all right.
He was investigating the the redhead scene. The redhead beast head.
Ah,
Of course, we saw with the one on the floor when we investigated the scene, didn't we?
I still refuse to believe Inspector Gregson wore a hairpiece, though. So then, why on earth would he have been wearing something like that?
The color does seem to suit the man, one might say. The photograph will be submitted as evidence, please, counsel.
And what became of the trunk that the red-headed victim was supposedly carrying?
I was informed that no trunk was found at the scene.
So it just disappeared.
What? Do you expect us to have been watching the building every second, do you?
We definitely saw him in the dock going in, though. No question about that.
Well,
All right. Now press the fourth one.
Fourth one? What's the fourth one?
hold it! So
What?
then you were the first person to arrive on the scene. Is that right?
Thought I was kick the door like an upper professional, like I did, and yell out, "What's going on here?"
Van Zeeks claimed that he heard was a man's scream, though.
What's going on here?
And it was dark inside the room.
No, no book at all. There were candles burning on the wall.
Really?
And there was a fella collapsed on the floor. But between us, it's the first thing I noticed when I got inside.
Ah, I see. Even though Lord Van Zeeks claimed to not have seen any such lights on the wall.
The next thing I noticed was someone standing right beside the body.
Accused Barack Van Zeeks, Barack Obama.
That's right, the Parasite Sleeper himself. I was a little shocked, I won't deny it, but I'm a really livid coward. I stood my ground and gave that Reaper a cold, hard stare myself.
Ooh. Excuse me.
I didn't get to say my line.
Do you have something to add, Mr. Sandwich? Do you have anything to add to your sandwich? Perhaps extra lettuce, extra tomato?
Oh, just pickles.
Ew.
It's really nothing to me. Empty the head. I'm just a slices with no middle. So I don't know. What do you want from me?
I think that may. Well, Sandwich, I must say you were quite the snack.
Okay,
with-
you. You're right.
Snack with 2 C's.
Yes, because there are 2 slices of bread. Therefore, I think that maybe you just remembered something, having heard Mr. Gossip's last statement. I mean,
What do you think? There is nothing really. Which one? Dress ourselves up or something else. But at the end of the day, we're all just street sellers.
That's another out of you, Sandwich. Keep your trap shut now. Unless you want us to make you into a real sandwich.
Anyways, on the Ripper. I'm gonna leave all clean over on his backside.
that's it.
Oh, you rotten beggar! I told you to keep that as a secret.
Sequin.
He screamed, he did. You screamed and scrambled off on all our fours. That's what I want to say. That's where scratch came from. Like the
All fours?
guy with the rope. The guy with the rope.
Hey,
Walking on
that's
his
what
neck.
Van Deeks told me to do yesterday. Mr. Gossip, is this true?
The floor was so slippery, that's why. I planted my head in the filthy pool of blood, didn't I? Ew, yuck.
He's starting to sound a bit like Larry. What? A pool of blood?
But listen here, even when I was sprawled on the floor, I still kept giving that Reaper a cold hard stare. And don't you forget it.
Let's just go back a little. Did you say you got blood on your hand?
And I did, I happens to the best of the times, doesn't it? So I was scared, so I slipped over. We can keep it between us, can't we?
No, Mr. Gossip. I'm going to have to ask you to add that information to your formal testimony.
Oh, so much.
When it will amend his testimony to include the aforementioned details at once.
Details at once. Alright, now you gotta look at some.
Dan, diggy, dan, 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 diggy,
Dan.
Look in the yams.
Anything that
shots
shows the
fired
pool
in
of blood,
Daniel's
perhaps?
Every time I slide to his DMs, it's always something for the channel, and you know it. And you know it.
Oh, damn.
So, where exactly did he put his hand? If he put his hand on the blood? Like, you'd think there would be a print, right? But there's no print. And let's assume, if we're assuming that the picture was taken after the police got there, that was like way after, like maybe 10, 15 minutes after they arrived at the scene. After Gossip arrived at the scene. So where is Gossip's handprint?
No, maybe on. Wait, can we check the board or like the new evidence they got?
What kind of name is Gossip?
Do we look behind it?
Oh!
Ah!
What the
This one.
fuck?
Fucking smart. Where's my flops, guys?
Sure, how did you know that?
Oh! Why? How did I know that? Because, well,
She has to walk through. She's cheating.
We have a couple of new evidence.
Shaw,
And what?
let me get this straight. You just happened. Are you telling me a man just happened to fall? You just happened to tell me, oh, examine the dashboard, examine the thing, the board, and you told me to turn it around, okay? And it just just happens to be a blood print here. What are the odds?
Neil, how many times have this has happened before?
Well, I don't know, but it's starting to get suspicious, Shaw.
Maybe because I know how the game functions, Daniel, and I think.
There are like 10, 12 pieces of evidence in our catalog.
Open the
And
evidence.
you just
Open-
had to choose the
Open the evidence. Open the fucking evidence. Oh, wait, later. Oh, what is this? No, hold on, look.
Oh yes, it's a smudge of some kind. In fact, it looks just like a handprint.
The color. Blood, isn't it? Dear, how disgusting. Okay. Look at the evidence, okay? What else here could you turn around that will leave a handprint. Speaking beforehand, they said Gregson fell on the floor, on the wooden floor. What is wood and has a handprint?
What is wood and has a handprint? I don't want to answer that question.
Oh. Well, if we go back on the SS Borea and take a good look at the closet, you might find something.
Okay. Daniel.
Just a different color. You know what I mean?
Daniel, think about this logically. What else in the room is made out of wooden material?
I get what you mean. Well, okay. Like
what
that's why I was looking. Okay, that's why I was looking at the photo because you know this is made of wood. This could have this has blood on it. I just didn't.
You said to yourself, "There's no handprint."
I know. That's why I defaulted to the photo. I just okay. Well. Objection.
Daniel has never voiced a named female except for the goth girl.
Because I can't.
Guys, Daniel, but you make me sometimes just like face plump my face, like. No.
Face plunk?
How, like you do face plump when you like.
Face palm.
Oh, face palm.
Palm. Yeah.
Yes. So you wiped off the blood from your hand on the floor of the room. Are you quite sure about that?
Are you sure?
Well, what else do you expect me to have done, eh? Doesn't really matter.
Nothing.
Objection. The police found no such handprint on the floor during the investigations.
Objection!
Exactly.
Objection! If you listen, you'll find out. Prosecutor Asogi.
Because you're salty because I'm really good at this game doesn't mean you have to cut me mid-sentence, Daniel.
That was the game. Certainly there was no bloody handprint found on the floor.
What are you trying to say?
There was a handprint and blood left very clearly at the scene. On the back of this notice board.
Ah, yes, indeed. Indisputably a handprint in the distinctive color of blood.
Kind of looks like an animal's handprint.
Like a paw.
Yeah, it kind of does look like a paw print or whatever.
Yeah.
Like a dog or something.
Because he's you're such a fucking animal gossip.
Just like me for real. Just like me, I always call
God
men
damn
dogs. I always call men dogs.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay,
You're dead, Sythe. That's my life.
You're dead, right? You're dead, right? He's talking to the body. Hey, you're dead, right? You're dead, right?
Ah, you're dead life. That's my right hand. I know it anywhere.
In a few years, for a few decades, Naruhodo will be dead right.
The witness very definitely testified that he whipped his hand on the floor. Used the common door.
What if in Ace Attorney 7 you just see Naruhodo still alive?
So he's not gonna be a
He's
dead
the new
right.
judge. He's the new judge. The handprint on the back of the board are irrelevant.
Objection.
They just call the main judge Jacobu, just like in an off, an off comment.
Yeah.
What?
It reminds me of a time there was a snake case.
A snake case. Yes,
Oh wait, no, that
case
was
is
literally
legit.
one of the few times there was no judge.
Yeah. None of the board itself had fallen over onto the floor. In that case, it's quite possible for the witness's handprint to have ended up there.
Just look at the floor, plan of the room. Whiteboard was up opposite corner of the room, and the victim in its upright position. Even if he had somehow troubled and was lying on the floor at the time, would have been considerably a distance from the body.
I fell over when I came across the body. So I was basically right next to the corpse, not on the other side of the room.
In other words, the defense assertion is contradictory.
Yes, it is. There's a
Manitoba
very
says
definite
it-
contradiction. What?
This reminds me of the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared trio.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Gossip does kind of look like a puppet.
Wait,
Yeah.
so wait, are you talking about the characters? Or are you talking about us?
The voices in particular.
Because if you were,
I don't see what you mean.
wait, so Daniel is definitely the yellow guy.
Yeah, I'm the duck. Shaw's the big one.
Which I'm not really sure how, but like, yeah. There's a very definite
Why,
contradiction
I'm the clock.
here. Oh, you're
the
the
what?
red. You're the big red guy because you're taller than all of us, Shaw. Is that how it works?
I wanted to be the duck, but like, you know, fine. The red guy. Okay.
The red guy's dead
No,
on the inside.
I'm the mother. I'm the mother who controls everything. Moo ha ha ha. Okay.
Daniel, do you know about that, by the way? Have you seen the show? Oh, that's good.
I haven't seen the new one. No, not yet.
Oh, never mind. Anyway.
It's very scary. I got
The
scared.
mother.
I peed my pants. I
Okay.
peed my pants a
Never
lot.
mind.
It's really
Never
scary.
mind. Continue.
That says a lot. There's a very definite contradiction here, for which there must be a reason.
So my strategy is just don't wear pants, so I won't pee my pants. I don't wear pants.
Don't wear anything at that point.
I take it that you formulated a proper hypothesis, Council. Regarding this apparent discrepancy between the witness's account and the handprint found on the scene.
I have, my lord. This discrepancy between the witness's account and the location of the handprint is explained by...
Okay. The discrepancy between the witness account and the bodies. Maybe the bodies again on the moving board. Maybe. Oh yeah, maybe like the board was like next to the body and he fell and didn't move the board because the board has like wheels.
Oh, it does have
Because-
wheels, doesn't it?
The wheels on the board go round and round, round and
No, it doesn't.
Oh. Then.
But it would still be
maybe
pretty easy to
closer one?
move, I'm sure.
No, it wouldn't make any sense.
Let's look at the floor plan again. Oh, shit!
And
That's not what I wanted to do.
Jacob, was he right?
No, I don't think so.
What did you click?
The third one.
False testimony.
False testimony.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah. The witness claims to have wiped his bloody hand on the floor, yet no sign of that remains at the scene. The
Why do
simplest
y'all talk about
explanation is...
nudity so much?
Wait, do we talk
know.
about what now?
Why do we talk about nudity so much? This Manitoba.
Well, for that you have to blame JPEG and his nudist behavior. Anyway,
JPEG's the nudist fan here.
just because it's simplest explanation doesn't make it the correct one. Hudo.
Ah.
Pause-sitting jury simply because it suits you. Brings shame to your Japanese heritage.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
Ouchie! 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 Ouchie!
I would ask you not to oversimplify matters again, Council.
Remember for setting that kind of simplistic thinking in you.
Jesus Christ, Kazuma.
Interesting it up here.
Since when were you my father?
I never knew my father. And show me.
Show me what?
There should be a bloody handprint on the floor. So where did it go? I'm ready to give the proper explanation to the court now, my lord.
I take it that you formulated...
Okay, so it's not false testimony.
Yeah, maybe another handprint. Maybe there's
Oh, hello, Kamaru.
Hello,
Welcome.
Kamaru.
Maru.
Kazusha is so iconic.
I was gonna say I don't want to read that. Let's actually keep it hidden till one of you notices.
See, because I only date myself. Then me voicing Kasuma makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Kazusha.
doing the witness account and the location of the handprint is explained by. Okay, what is the odds of another handprint compared to the moving board? Because the board is made out of, it doesn't have wheels.
Mm-hmm.
It makes more sense.
Yeah. That makes more sense. But then
But
where
what
would the other
makes more
handprint be?
It's-
What?
I
Oh,
said,
I thought you were
what
referring to
is-
the handprint. The handprint making more sense.
No, I said what makes more sense? The board moving even though it has no wheels, or another handprint even though we found no other handprint?
Were wheels invented yet?
I don't know. Yeah, there's like fucking vehicles. The fuck?
Reinventing the wheel.
No, I'm inventing the wheel.
I love
Anyway,
wheels. Are wheels or doors in the world?
Okay, let's do Dino.
Do you want to save abuse?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty. That's what happens when JPEG leaves me and Daniel alone to, make choices. We're like, let's press everything.
Alright, what are you betting on, Shaw? Let's make this clear first. Board or handprint? It doesn't matter like which one makes more
the
sense.
moving
Please repeat.
board.
Alright, let's try board. The real contradiction here is the handprint itself, not where it was found. Wait, what? As the court can see, it's upside down.
Good gracious, so it is. If the witness had put his hand against the board, the finger should be pointing upwards.
On earth does that tell us?
Oh, I guess you were right. It tells one simple fact. When this handprint was made, the board must have been lying on the floor as I previously suggested. Which means that after the incident, it must have been moved.
It does make sense, because if like the last segment was about how the board was part of this, then the moving board will make more sense.
Yeah.
Than another handprint.
I guess I was wrong about the other handprint being.
Daniel, that's why you're always wrong for the right reasons, and I'm always right.
That's not what he said. He said right for the wrong reasons, not wrong for the right reasons. It's a completely different thing, Shaw.
Yeah, Shaw's wrong.
No, I'm never wrong. My contradiction.
Komaru says sandwich, dansip, and pegnus. What?
Pegnus.
Ew. Pegnus.
Pegnus. Snow Pegnus as usual.
Zeke says the one case I can watch has no Van Zeeks.
I'm sorry, Zeke. I'm sorry,
You're
Zeke.
claiming that somebody moved the notice board after the shoot.
Poor guy.
Cha?
Cha?
Well, it seems you don't have a Kazuma either.
God dang it!
Well, tell the court who.
Oh no,
Now
Byakuya.
tell
Oh,
me
I
now.
started it.
Give me a kiss.
You guys not hear me?
There we go. No, we didn't. Neither of us did.
You lagged out, so you gave Byakuya a 5-second cameo.
This is all your fault. I don't know that yet. But the point is, when you consider all the testimony we heard so far, we can now be very clear on one point.
And what would that be?
The position of the notice board at the time of the incident, my lord.
So, counsel, I must ask you to clarify your assertion for the court. At the time of the incident, where do you maintain the notice board was situated?
Well, it had to be near the body, right?
Maybe the body was the one that moved. I'm kidding. Okay, let's think about it. Door or leading to this.
It's more likely that the board was moved instead of the body, because then we would have seen like the pool of blood, like, you know, be somewhere else.
Okay, wait, I'm trying to think. There is a door. Maybe the door like shut it open and it fell somewhere. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, actually, by opening it, it fell over here, like at a.
Yeah.
Because they like flung it open, so it was over here in this little rectangular area, and then that's when he found the body, and then fell,
Bless
and then left
you.
the handprint. Thank you. So I don't know, like if this is if we have to be as accurate as the vase for Rise of the Ash. Rise
Do
from
we?
the Ashes, but-
Do we?
not at
Do
all.
we?
Okay, nothing will ever be as bad as the base.
Good.
I think I said that all those months ago.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever be as bad.
So I guess we can
Right,
just pick this general area. What do you think, Shaw?
I think that's the most sense, because why would they mark this area? You know.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. You know what I think of when I see Gregson's outline?
What? Shitting?
Future.
Wait, is that SpongeBob episode? Is that a SpongeBob
Yeah, this is
episode?
SpongeBob episode.
This is the only possible location.
Adjacent to the doorway?
If the court would think back to the testimony given by the defendant earlier, he said that when he entered the room it was dark and he couldn't see the body. Fayek! If the notice board had been here, the body would have been completely hidden from view, and the light from the candles would have been blocked, making the room appear even darker.
Objection! But the accused also claims that the victim body simply appeared before him. It's true. In this precise words.
Wait, Manitoba, are you serious? That's awesome.
Manitoba says, Makoto, give me a kiss is an inside joke between my friends.
That's amazing.
What are the
Oh my
fucking
god, we
odds?
predicted their instant joke.
Well, why that of all lines? I feel like I don't say that anywhere near as often as like some other things.
Wait, who would be saying the line like though? Is that like Byakuya?
Hotel, give me a kiss.
In your inside joke, or is it like just any character? No, like for Manitoba.
Oh.
Because it doesn't say like who the character is.
Wait. Just as I picked the firearm to examine it, the door flew open and I heard a man scream. Ah! It was only then that the body of Inspector Gregson appeared before me.
I don't know about calling it a scream, but what he was talking about me and no mistake. Call it with me to kick the door open.
Kick.
If you look again at the floor plan, consider what would happen if the door to the room was thrown open with force.
That can't be.
Unfortunately for you, Kazuma, I studied physics. The door struck the notice board, knocking it over and making the victim's body visible.
Good gracious!
My client has told nothing but the truth. He has simply described what he saw.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, that's a first.
He did like the sexy Squidward thing.
Yeah, he did. Ah, we know who we learned that from.
Order! Council, how has it not come to light before now?
It reminds me how young Edgeworth had a lot of his sprites similar to Manfred von Karma. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. After the incident, somebody must have righted the board and moved it.
Righted?
Into the position where the police, myself, and my colleague saw it when investigating the room.
Witness, what have you to say for yourself?
What? Me, my lord?
Ooh. Jeez. You and your fellows were there at the scene before anybody else. It goes without saying that you must know something about the position of the notice board.
The witness in the stand will testify again. You will need to explain exactly what you did upon arriving at the scene of the crime.
And stop looking over your glasses at me. I get the message.
Get the message.
Gummy. Two gummies. Gumshoe.
Gummy! That's
I
me!
know anything about that notice board. I just want my hand on it, that's all.
Well, don't look at me. Why did she use her ass like the fire?
Because it's hot. It's
Oh,
flammable.
finally I get to be hot. Well, don't look at me. I've got a clue about it. I was doing business with some second years at the time.
I don't know anything about anything. I'm just about a bystander, me. It's just on the crossroad of life. I didn't see anything.
It was that leaper, I bet. He's got a face that screams bored.
Double meaning?
I can't see how it changes anything anyway. Detective just died when he heard the gunshot.
Okay, now I just got reminded of something. I think one of you guys said, is Gumshoe a descendant of Gregson?
I did. We did.
Well, now he can't.
No, he literally can't.
Unless he had a child before he died. Manitoba Smith. Oh my god, Manitoba says Togami. So
Oh yeah!
it is Byakuya. Huh. What are the fucking odds?
So none of you can elaborate further.
Fuck.
Paul. Okay. Taken by the crimes, the witness, with his only light of a few candles and an oil lamp, which we see. Can't expect the witness to be able to give more precise amount of what happened.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't expect to pay too much.
It's a man's endable quest for knowledge that's destroying the world. That's what I think.
Do you really?
In any case, as the testimony shows, I believe the notice board was moved by some body following the incident. It makes no difference. And the gunshot rang. The accused is only the person in the room. In short, the only person who could have possibly have committed that crime is Barack von Zix. None of the waggling over the board changes that simple fact. Bully knows that. He's not even here.
Quite so, quite so. Does the defense still wish to cross-examine the witnesses despite the circumstances?
Most certainly, my lord.
Oh my god, I voice act with my friends sometimes, and I'm the only one who giggles when a character states, "What do you mean?"
Oh.
Well, you should make them listen to our streams and be like, "What do you mean?"
What do you mean?
What's the slogan of our channel? Is it "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty funny.
It also makes sense because Daniel is very like how do you call it? Confused most of the time, and JPEG is like
a headless
or
chicken.
angrily, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "What do you mean?"
You know, I've noticed
What do you
that as I'm
mean?
editing the episode, we still haven't hit the point where "What do you mean?" is funny. As I'm editing the episode.
Are you serious?
No.
Yeah, we still have.
Jesus, it takes a while. I
don't
assume
know
it
when
happens
it
in like okay,
Trials
I'm
and
gonna make a
Tribulations,
bet
right?
about when it trials and tribulations. No.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm pretty sure it happened in like the last case of the second game. JFA.
Maybe, yeah.
I think that's
I
where it
remember
started. That's what I.
When
That's
the
where
judge
I'm betting
appeared
my
in
money on.
investigations, we were just like anticipating it.
Yeah, we were.
Fucking hell.
Very well. Then you may proceed, Counsel.
What do you mean?
Locking
you mean?
eyes on each other.
Alright, press me.
Hold it!
Press me.
When you say that you were doing business with them, you mean you were selling them fireworks? God, I better hope that's what it means.
Yeah, what else? There's a Priory School just around the corner, see? What's Priory School? Those cheeky little so-and-sos have got a plan to keep the school the kingdom come.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
but she's British, isn't she?
Ha.
So I've been telling them, letting the teachers know what they've been up to.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, when anyone want to get hurt, so I let the school know what the kids are playing with dodgy toys. Then praise the Lord, the teachers take all the fireworks off them. And then praise the Lord again, the kids all come back to me to buy more. Everyone's happy, see?
What a racket.
Cause sometimes the teachers give them a little bonus to thank me for letting them know. It's a busy old life selling explosives.
Venus is a gunfire goddess indeed.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, telling barefaced lies is kind of my thing, really.
Ah!
I'm so good at. Oh, did she just
She's like, oh! No, I stopped myself. I was gonna say it.
Don't say it.
Excuse me. He always.
Excuse me, it's always
They
this
look-
guy, because he's always thinking, excuse me,
He looks like a he looks like a walrus.
is something wrong, Mr. Sandwich?
If I say words, can't we just leave it at that without any end of it?
No. Did Miss Venus's statement just now bring something to mind, perhaps?
I have no mind. I lost it back in the physical case. Philosophical thoughts, deep philosophical thoughts. Well, let's say that there was a great lawyer, and the great lawyer said without betting an eye, hearing bare-faced lies, it's not my thing. I'm ever so good at it. Why would those words of hers be a lie? Toward the truth, which case she is not a liar. Oh, how hellish the paradox. That one, don't you think?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But it seems to me you're suggesting Miss Venus has been lying, are you?
What are you talking about, old man? Trying to cause trouble, are you? Hello? Keep on like that?
Oh,
Firecrackers and set them off! That'll give you something to tremble about!
You have a startlingly
what is
disturbing
she,
mind
purple?
behind that sweet and innocent face, young lady.
She became Toko.
Oh, yeah. So Miss Venus has lied in her testimony. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Sandwich?
She's so cold.
well, it means to up the burning and I have fire up the rest of my day. Stupid! That's what I'm saying. Elaborate, please, sir. I'm ripping off fire and headed to the room. Where the classroom seems to come from.
Oh, he's dying.
But what? Actually, I am
Too many
tired. I chose
sandwiches.
on something.
Don't do that.
Actually, I'm hungry. I want a sandwich. Anyway. There was someone else who cupped up in the stairs behind him, too.
We're gonna hit a break relatively soon, so we can all make sandwiches.
Alright.
That's right. That rotten lie over there.
Yeah, pretty soon.
Do you mean to say that you did
Ah,
in
so
fact
close.
take yourself to the scene?
Oh yeah, do you mean?
To the scene of the crime after all?
What did I tell you,
I
eh?
need to know what that skirt is made of.
The same product that makes the striky part of the match.
Yeah.
I said I was good at telling barefaced lies, didn't I?
Yes, you mentioned it.
Well, that revelation rocked the whole courtroom, didn't it?
Who knew firecrackers packed such a punch?
So you indeed visited... So you indeed did visit the scene of the crime, did you, young lady? Good grief!
Well, now that you come to mention it, I suppose perhaps I do clearly remember climbing the stairs to the room, yeah?
Either you clearly remember it or you don't.
Well, I shall consider a fitting punishment for this perjurious act later. For the time being, you will immediately amend your testimony to reflect the truth.
Oh yes, my lord, of course.
Hmm.
Okay, it's a new one, right?
Yeah, it's a new one.
Press the new one.
Oh, press.
How did you guys manage to give JPEG a character with Toko vibes?
Hey, taking your favorite character.
Picked it himself.
Hold it!
Picked it himself.
You make a habit of lying, do you, Miss Venus?
Well, I suppose so. I don't really know, to be fair. If you want my advice, though, I take everything I say with a pinch of salt.
Alright, but you did in fact go to the room where the victim was killed on the day in question, didn't you?
Oh, please, as if I would. I can't think of anything more terrifying.
The truth, please.
Can't handle the truth.
All right, just a bit then. I mean, a girl my age is curious about stuff, you know?
Wait, how old is she?
Let's see.
No?
How old are they, actually? There are a lot of characters.
What?
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh. 24? 45?
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man.
51?
33! How is he 33?
Yeah, he looks a bit older.
Wait, we can see the judge's age for once. We
Wait,
can see a
oh
judge's
yeah,
age.
we can!
The moment of truth.
Where is he?
The moment of truth.
What?
Wow.
23.
No way! That's fucking insane. He's the same age as Mika Toba?
Is it
I
canonical?
can't-
I can't make him sound like an old guy anymore. Fuck! I can't make him sound old.
Oh wait, how old is... Wait, is Strongheart also 33? Wait a second, did I see that right?
No, Strongheart is 53.
Oh, okay. He's about 33. What?
That's so weird. 33, 43, 53. Why is everyone 10 years apart? Next you're gonna tell me someone here is 23. Okay, no, the closest is Kazuma was 24.
Oh my
Oh
god, that
boy.
picture of Kazuma is so bad. It's like his hair is like... It looks like he just got out of bed.
Yeah, he does. It's a fucking mugshot. Did you touch anything at the scene?
Oh, please, as if I would. I mean, there's a dead body on the floor.
Use the common door, please.
Well, all right, just a bit then for you, handsome. I had to look to see if there's anything I could sell. Oh. Frozen. So I did give a place a once-over, but it was nothing to write home about.
Right. Now, I hesitate to ask, but you didn't move the notice board by any chance, did you?
Oh, please, as if I would touch anything like that. Just a few bits of loose change is all I add.
The truth, please. Ridiculous.
All right, then. I thought there might have been something worth having underneath it. So I blasted the flippin' thing. Sorry, I flipped the blasted thing.
Duh!
You're telling us that you moved that board?
Oh my god. I like how DID were capital letters.
I think that did slip out, didn't it?
Wow. You that it!
Oh, I don't believe it. Go think.
So, did you find anything then? Something that you might have taken, perhaps, to sell?
Oh, please, I should be so lucky that...
Tell the truth now.
I might have had this old pocket watch under the notice board, I suppose. But a bit of old. Ah! Oh! Did you shoot her?
It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who took it.
Gina!
Young lady, may I remind you where you are?
I remind you I have a gun.
Oh,
What here? Was the present Mr. Greg, Inspector Grayson from the yard? That was because he saw was big 10 years ago. Professor takes no doubt. Boss used to wind it up every evening, but hell, but waiting in a grab come to the pub at the pub.
I see.
Don't. So I whipped it off. I wanted him in the blame and was upset. He gave me a earful. But I hadn't missed a day in the last 10 years polishing it and winning it. Even the word to him, but the watch did.
Possibly not the best thing to go diving for then.
It's not all that though. I took it to Jabez that night to ask how much it was worth, but the old dealer wouldn't touch it. Wouldn't give me a penny for it. Said it wasn't working, knocked about, and worthless he called it.
No, I should have left it.
4 people. Wait, hot actual hero? Is that what it said?
What?
On Sandwich's ass. What did it say?
Hot
actual hero.
Hot actual heroes.
Not his
hot
ass, on his
hot actual
board.
heroes in your area.
The watch must have submitted it as evidence to the court.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Oh, please, just so long as you promise to get back, then we're done.
Not a chance. I'll whip it out from you and you try to get your grubby mitch off of it.
that's enough. Hand the watch to the bailiff forthwith.
Now, children, watch your manners.
It's like a daddy.
Good lord. The glass appears to be broken.
More than likely, Shadow when the inspector was shot.
It doesn't tick anymore either. Which is why Jabez didn't want it. What a waste, eh?
Yes, indeed. It appears to have stopped at the hour of 5.
Exactly when the gunshot was heard then.
How many times does that happen where a watch breaks, like, when the murder happens?
Exactly the time that it happens.
Very convenient.
How many times does that happen?
Already 2 in this game.
That's true.
Supports the prosecution's claim, of course.
Gregson's pocket watch.
Well, it would appear that the mystery of the moving notice board has been solved at least.
And as predicted, with a very little bearing on the case.
Now then, continue with your cross-examination, please, counsel.
Okay, now you have to inspect 2 things.
Inspect the watch.
Oh, geez, I wonder what it is. Uh-huh.
That's pretty normal. There's a knife in the hole.
Ah, there's a tiny little keyhole here. Can you see?
I guess that's probably the winder to use up to wind up the mechanics.
It looks a little unusual, don't you think?
Yes, you just need the right key to wind it up, I imagine.
Why do I feel as though I've seen something? Something a bit like a
Like
key that's
Pokemon.
about the right size to fit in this hole.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if we found the key? Let's check carefully over what we already found. Okay, so basically we need to find the key. Okay, let's go.
It's the
go
Phoenix
back, go back.
Firecracker.
No,
What?
no, yeah, go back to the Phoenix Firecrackers for a second.
Really?
No. It would look like for a second. No. Never mind.
You could be right, Shaw. Oh,
I could.
is it this?
Oh, you. Oh,
No,
examine.
I don't think so.
Examine. It was found next to his body.
It was.
Examine. Heaven of the charming policeman appears to be a little far from worse.
I'm not convinced about the charming part, but yes, you're right. The head part looks like it's been fairly heavy manhandled. So maybe it's a cap?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Like, think about it. Maybe the head detaches.
Almost as if somebody's enjoyed twisting it around and around for fun. Shall we try twisting it around and around too? For fun?
Round and round and round. And it's the key.
Whoa, that's a long... Ah, what's that?
So long what, Naruto? Long what? It appears to be some sort of a key.
But it's tiny though. Oh, okay. All right, Ryunosuke. Pretty big standards there.
It's just a Kazuma. What do you want?
Yeah. Couldn't be a key for a door. Not at that size. So what is it for, I wonder?
He's used to what? Twisting Kazuma? Is that what you said?
No.
So can we go back
Said
to
it was-
this and twist it then? No, we
Okay.
can't. But then we've already.
Do we put them both together? There's no like in Edgeworth.
There's no
Examine
logic
the-
chess. Sorry, no logic.
Examine the key thing. You examine the
Oh, we
key.
didn't examine the key. We didn't examine the key itself.
Hey, examine the key itself.
Oh god damn it!
What, Mr.
No. Fuck. Okay.
What happened?
I have to retwist
it's
it
like-
again.
Twisted, pop it, twisted,
That could be
pop
a
it.
weapon. Oh my god! Oh my god! You can kill someone with that.
Mrs.
You
Sato.
like put it in someone's eye. You put it next to someone. You put the feet next to someone's eye. You're like, hey, twist it, and they twist it and it stabs them in the eye.
Twisted,
I
pop
once
it,
saw him
twisted.
kill a man with a policeman key. Do you think perhaps this key could be the key for Inspector Gregson's watch?
Let's see.
What? Oh,
Come on, there's not a moment to lose. Oh. Ah, let's go.
I knew it. A perfect fit.
Look. His watch has already started going.
So it obviously hasn't just been wound up. That's all. What is it, Mrs. Sato?
If the watch isn't actually broken after all. I have a feeling it could have profound implications.
She's deep in thought now. What is that knocking noise? Do you hear that, Shah?
I know.
Is it from me?
Because like nothing
Are you
just,
tapping your
like-
foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Perhaps I better start thinking deeply too.
I
We
love
did.
cheese. You guys like cheese?
Okay, the Reaper.
Manitoba, what's your favorite cheese?
Can you not read that fast, Daniel?
Sorry. Okay,
You-
first one.
I don't know about okay. It's a bit of time. Just a little peek into the room when it all happened. Okay.
Not really.
Ooh, where it happened?
Don't know anything.
Not
I just
really.
okay. That's there's like what is 5.5.
Not really. This one.
Can't see how. Ah, look what we have here. Look what we have here, Daniel. Oh my God. You don't trust me? Damn.
No, I don't trust myself because I'm
No, you
still
don't
the
trust
one.
me either.
No.
Daniel?
I'm technically the one pressing the buttons here, so it's my input.
Don't second guess yourself.
Objection.
No, it's don't second guess Sean. Oh.
Right. I'm afraid that's not necessarily the case.
Oh.
At the scene, we found this key to the winder of the inspector's pocket watch.
Okay. A chisel.
And having wound the pocket watch, we discovered that it in fact still works. You see, the watch didn't stop because it was broken at all. And that fact completely undermines one of the most fundamental premises on this entire case, on which this entire case has been built.
That sprite was very Edgeworth-esque.
It was.
Order! But Council, the watch was stopped at almost exactly 5 o'clock.
Oh yeah, which is the one we've heard that gunshot.
It
He's
is
going to full cinema. Yeah.
exactly
What's
the
that?
hour.
Father.
The time that was showing on the watch tells us nothing other than when it was wound down. It's merely a coincidence that it happened to be at 5 o'clock.
Objection. But if it's true, those 3 witnesses were here all heard a gunshot at 5 o'clock.
Let me guess. They heard the fireworks.
Wasn't that a thing in investigations where like I think they heard a balloon or a K's balloon or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Or it hit a
when the
cactus
crime
or
was
something,
committed.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Fucking fireworks. obviously when the crime was committed. Maybe that's why it's in our inventory. That's why it's in our inventory. Like maybe it was burned off. Candles not because of the bullet, but because of because they were lighting fireworks.
No way, he died to fireworks. No, that doesn't hold.
Not.
Recall what Inspector Lestrade said only moments ago.
Boss used to wind it up every evening, but failed. He was waiting to if we're gonna come at the pub. Said he hadn't missed a day in the last 10 years, pulling unit and winding it. Means the word to him that watch dead.
The victim was in the habit of winding his watch once a day in the evening. We can reasonably assume, therefore, that he wound the timepiece on the evening before he died as well.
Yes, that would be entirely reasonable.
But if that's the case, you wouldn't expect the watch to have been completely wound down by 5 o'clock the following day. Oh, hi! In summary, the evening before the day of the incident, when the gunshot rang out in that room, the inspector was already unable to wind his watch.
You can't mean.
What would stop a man winding his watch if he's been in the habit of winding it every single evening for 10 years? The obvious answer is that he was already dead.
Order! Order! Counsel, that is a most extraordinary claim.
Extraordinary isn't even a word. It's absurd. Claim that he was already dead the night before. You really think that Scotland Yard Corner would have overlooked something like this?
Well, Kazuma, you were under the influence of amnesia, but something happened regarding a coroner in the last case.
In that subject, there is something rather surprising.
Is she gonna bring her up?
There's
Okay,
an
never
actual
mind.
ominous in the coroner's report.
If it's the same
The
corner.
time of death is not noted.
Oh my god, we can't trust London coroners anymore.
Yeah, they suck.
That's right.
No,
Wait a
that's
minute.
wrong.
You're forgetting that my legs right from under me when I kick the door in.
I mean, that's usually where legs go.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like I said, I planted my hand in a dirty grey puddle of blood.
Yes. The victim's blood hadn't dried yet. It was fresh.
He catches on fast, doesn't he?
Objection! But that blood could be explained in any number of ways. It could have been put there afterwards. Objection! Some fresh...
Was my learned friend... What?
What? Learn friend.
Learned friend, you can't say
Fresh
that.
blood is available on every street corner.
Well, Kazuma, if there's a murderer in the clinic, for example, that's a whole different story. Ah!
No. If it needed necessarily had been a human's blood, of course.
Chicken blood? Chicken blood Susato?
Chicken shit.
Are we gonna look at a chicken coop and find that there's one missing
Scotland
chicken?
Yard has no way to identify the blood.
The problem is currently being researched. At present, you are correct. It is beyond our abilities.
So then... Oh my god! So then, a chicken's blood could have been used, for example. Oops.
It's kind of disgusting.
Objection!
Oh, hold on, Chad, before you read this.
Alright, let's see.
This one. It's certainly possible. Possibility.
Oh, I'm like, why are we reading this? Is that something I missed? Oh, it's me.
Yeah, you missed
There's
it.
only a possibility that it wasn't the inspector's blood at all. The gunshot was heard 5 o'clock afternoon. That's beyond question.
Is it, though?
Yeah, what?
Given that the time of death of the victim has already been called into question, it isn't beyond the realms of possibility with what these witnesses heard wasn't a gunshot at all.
Oh please! What are you trying to say?
Case in point.
I don't know what we heard, and it was a loud bang that came from that buffet room.
Whenever Daniel makes a joke, he ends
Oh,
up being
whoa,
correct.
whoa.
I should stop making jokes. They're bad things.
whoa! Look at that. What's he holding?
Oh.
Oh, I know what
Oh.
I'm gonna cosplay. I'm kidding.
You're just always shivering. You're just always shivering.
Which is funny, I'm always the opposite.
Oh, we'll cut off your ears off. What are you gonna do about it?
I don't doubt your ears, sir.
Might even go.
But all you can state with certainty is that you heard a noise. Eh?
Explain yourself then, Council.
A noise that sounds like a gunshot could have been made with... Come on, guys.
Oh, wait.
Really?
Alright, we'll see what happens.
That wasn't it?
See what happens. We'll see what happens.
That wasn't it?
We will see what happens. Let's see what happens first.
Well, the culprit could have used something like this, for example.
Really? A demonstration is in order then, I feel.
Oh, never mind.
Yes, please show the court how you can use that to create a noise like a gunshot.
We're waiting, Council.
I may have been mistaken.
Wait, what?
Looks like you've been making a lot of noises yourself, Mr. Nahudo.
Why is he being such a dick?
Ah, Kazuma's got a devastating way with words in English, too. Oh,
You're such a way with words.
I realize it might be difficult to react what you said and present some different evidence, but perhaps...
yes, I was thinking the same thing myself. Do we have to inspect it first?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That's because like it's
Rookie mistake,
we,
Daniel. Rookie
okay,
mistake.
we have to inspect the firecracker first in order to know that it makes a popping noise. Ah, yes.
Yeah, what if it makes a different noise? What if you do the fuse and it's like...
It's. I'm not gonna comment on that.
Oh, I am gonna comment on that.
That's because I'm.
Put it in the fucking corner.
Thank you,
I don't know
Sean.
what you
Thank
did.
you for doing what I don't want to do. That's because I'm convinced that there is some evidence that could produce a similar noise.
Explain yourself then, Council.
How? Can I at least take like refuge in the fact that I'm probably not the only person who makes this mistake?
Probably.
Yes. Have you had any idea, Mr. Nahudo? You started at the end of the string of the fireworks.
I'm thinking of lighting this up and swallowing it so that my insides will explode. Sorry, it's just that it's the Venus special. I was wondering what 600 pence worth of fireworks would sound like.
What the heck? I was lagging, so you were like, special. It sounded like a rap beat or whatever.
Special. Ooh,
It's like, special. I was like, whoa.
here's a sound like what that is. That's you.
Shall we find out?
What? But she said it could blow up the courtroom. All right, that was a fairly sizable bang.
My ears are still ringing, Mr. Nahudo.
What? What did you say?
Hey, Mr. Nahudo, I said my ears are still ringing.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm saying my ears are still ringing.
EV Vigil was right, he is hard of hearing.
Oh yeah.
It sounded almost like...
That was her name, right? EV Vigil?
Yeah. Vigil.
Vigil.
All right.
Venus fire.
Take that! Something like this. The culprit could have set off one of these to fake a gunshot.
Good gracious! The very fireworks that are held by the witness.
Now, hold on a minute. Are you saying I did it? My pretty little firecracker only make a little pop anyway, see?
She's just eating it to the judge. Like, catch, bitch.
Not 100 of them together. The Venus special that you sell for 600 pennies sounds like this.
Pennies, in fucking Britain.
As the court can now attest, it sounds very much like a gunshot, in fact.
Trying to suggest that somebody set one of those fireworks off at the scene?
I'm suggesting that somebody knew the defendant was in the room at 5 that day and sought to implicate him by creating a sound like a gunshot for these peddlers on Fresno Street to hear.
Objection! But even the accused himself has testified that he saw no one else in the room at that time. Whatever it a gunshot or a firecracker, the only person presented to cause that bang was Barak von Zieks.
Oh, one whiff of my magic firecrackers go pop! See, it's why people like him.
I fear for your fingers, young lady.
Objection! Recently, during my time here in Britain, I've learned of a very useful invention indeed. Something called a time bomb.
Good heavens! A bomb!
How did he not know what a bomb was?
No!
Yes, a device that allows you to blow up whatever you like, whenever you like.
I'm the one
What
that
are
taught
you
him that.
planning?
I'm the one that taught him that, boys.
You knew you should be talking about bombs and the King's Rally.
Wait, doesn't Rico always vomit like bombs?
Yeah, Rico vomits dynamite, doesn't he?
Or that your unfortunate there may lead you to another irrational induct.
Ah, no, wait. It's the whenever you like part that's important.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, you know, the first game here like didn't have like a very memorable witnesses. This game has a very memorable witnesses.
It does.
Time device.
Yes, exactly. A time device. Something of that nature could have been planted at the scene. A device that was able to produce the sound of a gunshot long after the culprit had left.
Your extravagant claim will have to be substantiated with evidence, counsel. What proof do you have to suggest in any way that a time device was employed to create the gunshot sound?
You heard the testimony?
Oh, the testimony? Where?
Like proof of what suggested that way that the time device. Maybe Gregson timed it, so it would bomb like. Poof.
Is there a timer in the back of... Oh, never mind, I can't turn it around.
Turn around, every now and I get a little bit.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified and then I see the look in your eyes.
Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever.
Holy shit, guys.
Okay, can we read like what can we read?
Stay in your lane.
In a way that a time device was employed. To
Wait,
create a gunshot.
did they use the pocket watch, maybe?
But it was broken. Like it could have moved.
We haven't inspected this.
I think.
Yeah?
Okay. No hints. No hints. I'll see if you can get.
What, sorry, what?
No hints. No hints from Grape.
Okay.
I'll see what you can get.
There's a
You don't need to inspect anything.
Oh, okay. There's a tiny little stub sticking out from this small hole here, look.
Suppose there must have been a little knob, something on that saving the time.
In that case, seeing as we know the inspector took such good care of this watch, it probably broke when the incident occurred, didn't it?
Yes, of course.
Which could mean that there's a small part of the watch still at the scene, maybe. Ooh, did we ever find that part of the watch?
No. What did we?
In a photograph of the
really?
scene, maybe?
Maybe it's on the what's his name? The puppet.
On the
Maybe
puppet?
it's like stuck to the handle or something.
Puppet.
Puppet, wooden.
By the way, you guys, did you notice that his hands were tied together?
Maybe. So we know where the marks came from. No, I guess.
Yeah.
Or Daniel.
Wait,
know
does that
where the
imply that he was
marks
wearing
came
two
from.
watches? Because why does he have two watch straps? Unless those are not watch straps. I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
They don't look like handcuffs.
What else was found on the scene of the crime? Said we don't need to examine anything.
I know, but like,
Small thing.
How do you think the fire cracker could have gone off? I guess.
could you move closer to the mic?
How do you think the firecracker could have gone off?
Maybe like the candelier?
Well, there had to be like a, because you know how bombs have like a wire or a string that like, I mean, we see it in cartoons all the time. There's a long string from like a very long distance, and then you light the string and you wait for it to reach the bomb.
Maybe one of the candelier parts, you know?
Yeah,
like,
maybe one of the
stripped out.
candeliers, like.
Okay, what else do we got except candelier? See, the gunshot is the one.
Do you think this was? Oh wait, no. Wait,
Oh!
was it? Was
Oh my God! No! Daniel!
it? What?
Gun! Gun! The weird handle thingy.
If only all girls were like that.
The handle thingy on the bottom.
No way.
It's like
So this is the type
I
of
told
revolver
you it
that's
looks like a
standard issue for
grenade.
members of judiciary. Then.
Okay, I think you guys are overthinking this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I
Yes, for the records I kept about bringing issue 2. I was told that for the past 5 years, they've been engraved with a unique serial number.
Oh, but as far as I can tell, there's nothing like this on that gun.
Which tells us there must have been an issue longer ago than that.
Well, okay.
Man.
Given that he mentioned the time bomb, and the most distinct feature of a time bomb is the fact that it has a timer on it, that's kind of why I'm wondering if the pocket watch is related to it. And I'm also wondering if that's how the pocket watch was like cracked open, because it had to be next to like a very explosive force for the screen to break, right? So
Here's
that
my
might-
hint.
What?
Wait, I'm
The
still
technology
shocked.
is primitive. There.
Are you serious?
Or they've been kennel?
Then yeah, it's either that or the candle, because it's the thing that I was talking about, like the string.
No, wait, I'm still. That would have been so cool if the bomb would have went off inside like the gun, and somebody would fire it, and like not fire, like take out the little thing in the bottom, and then it would like make the explosive.
Would have been cool.
Man.
But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like our villain is a MacGyver.
MacGyver.
Unlike Skipper, he's a MacGyver.
Yeah, he's a MacGyver. I say the candelabrum. Since, I mean, if I'm really doubting that this was like where the gun came from, because if we've established that the body was moved, then it doesn't make sense anymore that this was like the result of a bullet hitting it. I think maybe that this is where the this is where the fireworks went off. Shaw?
Oh yeah, I said before, like instead of the gunshot, it was actually the fireworks. But
Yeah, you
then
said
how
that.
would they sit there? They sit there, like sitting there. It doesn't need to make sense now. For we only need to present the evidence that will suggest that they were employed later a gunshot.
Yeah. Okay, let's try it. Take that! As the court has already discussed, the tip of one of the candles in this candelabrum has been blown off. Oh yeah, so you light the candle on fire, you wait for it to melt, right? And then it eventually reaches the firecracker, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed,
It's not wrong about it.
because it was struck by the bullet which presumably passed through the victim.
I don't think that's possible, my lord.
Not possible. Why?
Because of the scorching.
Ew.
There are gunpowder scorch marks clearly visible on the broken candle.
Are? Oh goodness, yes. But is it not the case that there was also scorching on the victim around the bullet entry wound?
That's right, there was. But as we heard earlier, scorching like that only occurs when the target is at a very close range, a matter of centimeters from the gun.
Oh!
which means that the scorching on the candle can't possibly be the result of a gunshot.
You suggesting it came from the fireworks?
How can that be?
The fact that there's such visible scorching on the candle suggests that the fireworks must have been right next to it when they exploded. Or to put it another way, the candle and firecrackers were joined together. The culprit somehow attached the firecrackers at a point partway down the candle.
That's actually epic, actually.
It is pretty epic. It's pretty smart. I was wrong. This is pretty MacGyver because it's very simple. It doesn't require any like fancy tricks.
Do you mean Rube Goldberg? Is that what you mean?
Well, Rube Goldberg, yeah. I don't know. Wait, isn't MacGyver like a guy who, like, doesn't he improvise like his own inventions and stuff?
Yeah, I think that also works.
Rube Goldberg is like more industrial, I guess.
Or Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, or Tom and Jerry. This is very Tom and Jerry. After the killer had left the scene, the candle slowly burned down along with the other two. Until eventually it ignited the fuse of the firecrackers, generating a loud bang!
Bang! I'm not gonna lie, I have a little bit of anxiety when it comes to fire and Ace Attorney cases. The last time,
And that is how these three witnesses came to believe they'd heard a gunshot at 5 o'clock.
Fuck Tree Man. Hate that guy.
Well, what a plot.
I think the judge only comes to the trials to hear Naruto inventing like weird plots. That's the only cool cases there are.
Every day he's like, oh, I wonder what Mr. Naruto will come up today.
Yeah. I
Because like think about it, I don't think any other cases are this elaborate. Because what's his name? And Zeke is always surprised by Naruto's dumbness. Like this is not a possibility that could happen. Naruto's just so dumb. He makes the cases funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like a trial and error kind of thing, you know what I mean? He like exhausts every single possibility until he arrives at the truth.
Oh.
That's why the judge loves him so much and hates him at the same time. And this implies that the victim could have died earlier than we've been led to believe. The previous day, even.
Now, just hold your horses. All of
Did
us
they
here
dip
saw
the body-
victim go into the building, remember?
Did they dip the body in like a chocolate fountain to throw off the time of death?
I couldn't forget a flame colored hair, even if I wanted to.
The person you saw entering the building wasn't the victim at all. Consider this. Obviously, anybody can wear a wig. So the person that these witnesses saw entering the building 15 minutes before the incident occurred could have easily been someone else entirely wearing the red hairpiece.
Someone else? Do you mean to say?
It was the same person who contrived the firecracker trick. In other words, Inspector Gregson's killer.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm so happy.
Oh, how impressive, Yosuke Hudo.
Oh my god, he said his full name! He said his full name, he's like Francisca!
Kazuma!
I'm really quite amazed that you've come this far.
But I bet you weren't as impressed as you were when I came on the SS Buri, whatever.
Oh no! Oh god!
I know it's quite true. I'm still disappointed till this day, but anyway, after all, wasn't I the one who told you? You had all the making of the great defense lawyer. I also noted that the lack of time of death isn't in the report is as struck on Miso. As far as I'm concerned, this whole country's judicial system leaves a lot to be desired.
That's good. It fucking sucks.
Order! Prosecutor Asogi! What on
The problem
earth
with
do you
me?
mean by that? Oh!
Oh!
Yeah.
Close enough.
What on earth do you mean by that statement?
The on Earth ruins it.
Yeah.
Okay, just imagine me pulling a middle finger. You can't see it, but I am. Well, I hear that many of my leading members of Britain's jury are present to observe this trial today. Cannot
they're
allow
not.
even the slightest doubt to be overlooked.
Yes, they are.
There's no jury.
No, I make judiciary.
Oh, I read history.
The defense assertion about the time of death based on the victim's stuff watch is conjecture. While the possibility exists that my little friend may be correct, we have the duty to explore it.
Well, certainly I would agree with you.
Maybe the last time
You
trying
have
to be the
to. I'm
prosecutor.
always right. Because I keep screaming. What immediately comes to mind, of course. What was Inspector Gregson doing? Where did he go? Where did he come from, Katna Joe? On the day before the accident?
What does Inspector Gregson look like?
Nice shot.
Do you know?
Inspector always carried out investigations work alone.
Yeah, that's how he fucking died.
His movements were treated as confidential within the Scotland Yard.
Even within the yard?
However,
So if he moves
Considering the
around the
evidence,
yard, is that considered confidential? You know?
no, listen, no. The milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, damn, it's better than yours. Anyway,
Gregson's
however,
milkshake.
considering the evidence we've been presented with so far, I'd like to say it's fairly apparent that the case that the man was pursuing. Wouldn't you, my lord friend? I do have a feeling that about the case that he might have been investigating.
Yes, I agree. Surely, my lord,
Surely
the defense
what?
believes it can explain to the court the case that was being investigated by Inspector Gregson at the time of his death.
Oh, I'm Chili!
Wait, or can we? Right, can we?
Very well, counsel. Present your argument to the court. What evidence is suggested for the case being investigated by the inspector on the day prior to the incident?
The
See, I was also thinking about the
either
board.
the photo, checking the board or the photo. Like, because think about it. We started the case looking for the dead husband.
Oh
The
yeah.
dead husband. Didn't see his face. We don't look. Okay, look at this photo. Do we have this photo here?
We do.
Can you show us?
Oh man, and like, what are the
Could've been a
odds
redhead.
that the that the same person that we were the wife of the person that we were investigating happens to be in the crime scene? You know, like what are the odds that her photo is there? So
We didn't see his hair, and now, okay, if you look, go back to the other grayscale pictures. Less grayscale.
Char, are you suggesting
pictures.
what I think you're suggesting?
Maybe I am. Go to the other grayscale photos. How everybody are like in red hues, gray hues, right? On the hair, it's more towards the brown. Now, if you look at his grayscale, it's definitely more reddish.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh. Oh, that's a spoiler. Okay, so here's what's interesting. I have a Sherlock Holmes book right now. That was in my room, and his fourth Sherlock Holmes book was called Sherlock Holmes and the Red-Headed League.
Oh!
There's another one that I don't want to say. 'cause I
This
think-
game
I
is
think
full
it's
of like it's chock full of references. Even the first game, the first game had a lot of like obscure references to Soseki Natsume's actual writing. Did I tell you guys about that? Like he keeps saying "I am a cat" because he actually wrote a book called "I Am a Cat."
There's another one called The Adventure of the Speckled Man, which is about the snake.
Oh my god! I
There's
gotta
another
hand
one
it
that I
off to
think
the
is a
writers.
spoiler for this case. There's
Okay.
another one that I'll tell you. I guess it's spoiler time.
All right.
Someday, pretty soon.
Now let's get back to like the thinking. Okay, so we need evidence to suggest the case being investigated by the inspector a day prior. Do you have anything a date related, maybe?
Date related?
Yeah.
Well,
Documents do we have? Maybe a letter. Maybe the letters. 10 years ago. You check all the letters. 8th of June. Let me see. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on.
I think I just stole it from someone.
The other, like the blue.
This
A
is-
letter of introduction.
So, wait, what are you guys doing?
So we're
Trying
trying
to
to
figure out
look
if
for
it-
evidence that shows that he was, like, which case he was trying to investigate before he died.
No, not
And
which
I
case.
say, what?
It says what evidence suggesting of a case being investigated by the inspector a day prior to the incident.
Yeah,
Trying to show if it-
basically that's basically what it means, right? Like we're trying to find out what case he was investigating before he died.
It's not
Is that what
what
it means
case,
to you?
it's-
Yeah.
Huh? More like about what case did like if you did a case, like. Fine anyway.
Well, in any case, I think it's the framed photograph because we found it in the scene of the crime, and it's very related to this and this.
Oh yeah. That's a good theory, but you're wrong. It's a good theory.
God fucking damn it! Is it as simple as just a notice board?
No. That's no.
What? The wig? The what?
You're shitting me.
It's the wig.
Was he investigating the
Redhead, yeah.
the redheaded league?
That's what I was thinking.
I really hope not.
Wait, let's not press it. Let's say first.
Ah, so now you're doubting yourself, Shaw.
Well, yeah.
Shot. Never second guess yourself.
Go back. Let's press the wig.
As I'm editing the episodes, I also haven't reached the don't second guess yourself era.
Oh wow. Oh my God, Shaw.
What do I want to say? I have the exact same wig. I should wear it on. I should wear it right now.
Wear it right now on stream.
Kidding.
I believe this red hairpiece points to the answer. You know, it's funny because I did make a comment earlier about Manitoba having a red name. So, you know, in our case, it's the red. It's a red username league.
The red username.
We might assume it was part of a disguise used to carry out an undercover investigation.
Surely not. Such a brightly colored hairpiece would only serve to make the inspector more noticeable.
Yes, that's quite true. It would definitely have made him stand out in a crowd. Except, that is, in a crowd of gentlemen from the Red-Headed League.
The Red-Headed League?
Daniel.
Yeah.
Look at you. Hold up.
Should I make really quick fan art of us with red hair?
Oh no! Wait! Not that! Not the one I sent you beforehand.
Wait, what are you sending me?
Floating.
Oh my God! Yes, I am putting this on stream.
Can you write something? Like write the.
Okay. What should I put? I wonder.
Oh. You guys like ho.
Oh!
Oh!
We did a lot of Sherlock Holmes impressions while you were gone.
You guys are ho-hoing.
Yeah.
Oh! Where does ho-ho come from? Characters.
I don't know. You invented it.
Ho-ho that aren't Santa. Oh ho ho!
Started it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think it's usually oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! But instead I cut off the O.
It's me!
That's me!
It's me!
I need to come up with like catchphrases for
That's
characters.
us. Whenever Daniel's making a joke, he ends up being correct.
Wait. Oh wait, did Manitoba say that? I didn't even. Wait, no, we did that already.
No, we didn't read that.
We don't.
Didn't.
Oh man, Daniel.
What year does Great Ace Attorney take place in?
19,000.
19.
I think 19,000 exactly. If you cross-reference Soseki Natsume's age, it's exactly 19,000.
No way. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case.
Soseki Natsume. Soseki, more like so sexy.
Jesus Christ! I have to. This text is so huge. How do I? Oh my God.
Actually, did she say that? Who's messaging? What the? Someone with. Oh.
I'm part of the Red League.
Someone with a picture of the witch from Wizard of Oz just messaged me. The Green Witch.
What?
It scared me. It's kind of scary looking. No, Wicked. Sorry, from Wicked.
Wicked. Oh, Alphaba.
Alphaba, yes, Alphaba. Alphabet.
Alphaba. Daniel can do it.
I
can
have
see you
been
struggling.
changed. Yeah.
You see you struggling.
I swear, I'm almost done.
Better be almost done.
What the fuck?
That's not the only thing that's almost done.
Why is the outline white? I need it to be black. There we go.
Back to black.
Just ask people.
You
Why they're
only
white.
said
There we go.
goodbye
Okay,
with
let's go.
What on earth is this all about? Is this an extraordinary league?
What?
Wait, that's a movie, isn't it? Extraordinary League of Gentlemen.
It is?
Yeah.
Who wrote this?
Is that an extraordinary league
Wait,
of gentlemen?
wait, no. The better question is not who wrote this. Who
Oh,
wrote
Gina made a reference to Every Breath You Take.
Yeah, he did.
Every
I remember
And
that.
Suzuki made a reference to Stuck in the Middle with You.
Is this person a Tarantino fan? I wonder. Translators.
Red-Headed League is currently under the investigation for the granted deception.
Deception of what nature, Council?
We're gonna talk about this anyway. They've been targeting red-headed men across all of London and shaking them out of small sums of money.
Oh my god.
2 men are arrested for the misdemeanors. Only yesterday, in fact.
My lord, the defense calls for those 2 men to be summoned at once.
2 redheads?
Are these gonna be the Italians?
Yeah.
Inspector Gregson clearly infiltrated the Red-Headed League using this hairpiece, so it's very likely that he had direct contact with these criminals. And it's quite possible that such contact led to more serious events.
I concur that we cannot in good conscience leave this new avenue unexplored.
Well done, Mr. Naruto.
Well, it's another possible line of inquiry for us at least.
The prosecution will make immediate arrangements for the charged men to appear. Bring these 2 Red-Headed League conspirators before me, Prosecutor Sergei.
At once, my lord.
Very good. We will have a 30-minute recess. Court is adjourned.
Just
Hiya.
right now, JP.
So the League, I only saw it now. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is a wait, and we'll see you guys next time.
Never.
Is it's like a crossover between like a lot of famous authors. So you got Edgar Allan Poe and Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and all that.
Oh.
Shit. And, like Mark Twain, etc., all those authors. And it's like they go back in time and they fight crime or something. It's like authors fight
Whoa.
crime.
That
Hey,
is
are we
indeed
going
a
on
League
break
of
or we
Extraordinary
done?
Gentlemen.
I think. So I don't think we're gonna finish this segment. So we can do a little bit if you want, or we can just stop here. But because we underperformed yesterday and today, I think we're gonna need a makeup session.
When?
Do you remember? You remember when we did the Danganronpa thingy? That was like less than an hour and a half or whatever.
When was
It would
this?
probably. When we did. Remember when we did a Danganronpa thing on Sunday and it was like an hour and 30 minutes?
Ooh.
No, it's probably gonna be shorter than that. But we need a makeup session.
Okay. Tomorrow?
It would only be. It would only be one segment. It would only be this upcoming segment. That's it.
Okay,
So,
yeah, hopefully.
About an hour, I think. About an hour and a half, maybe. At worst.
Oh my god.
Unless you want to do like a little bit now or whatever, but I don't think so. I think we just end it now.
Let's end that now.
So Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah,
Hey,
only
no,
be,
wait,
only be an hour and a half.
Sunday, bad Sunday, bad.
Why Sunday bed?
School, driving lesson, work.
What time does it end? Probably not good for either of us, honestly.
No. It's gonna be very late. Like,
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, we won't do Sunday then. No, we won't.
yeah.
What about
Well,
Monday?
I can't Monday either.
What?
I can't. I'm going to a birthday party.
Hmm.
Yeah. The only time I can think of
I
is
think.
Thursday.
Well, why don't we end the stream and then we'll talk about it?
Okay.
No.
All right.